Hello. Go live. Fucking blow out people's eardrums. Gonna be so loud.
Going live, y'all. We got a blind tasting challenge and some Mombacho cigars.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah, we do. I haven't even cut mine yet.
I haven't cut mine. I haven't even taken
But
mine
I'm not
on
going to
cellophane.
smoke it until we've tried these because I'm interested in this challenge.
Yeah, me too.
So,
blind.
Yeah. So what happened is Cars and Cubes on Instagram sent us bottles with numbers on them. And
Cars and Cubes.
yeah,
Lord,
exactly.
Lord
Good.
have mercy.
Fucking Christ. And we're to remove them after we sample them. So then I will try this out. Paul M. and Paul Bovis. Paul M. Package for you, ready to be shipped out tomorrow.
Yep.
Or Monday.
Monday,
ready to be shipped out Monday. Paul won some stuff last live. There's a couple cigars in there and a little travel humidor, and you should be set, buddy. And then Paul Bovis, I've not seen on social media lately, or maybe it's just me and my algorithm's fucked up. But hello, Paul. Good evening. Got my own Cars and Cubes challenge to do. Got to get down to it. I wonder if it's the same challenge. Join us tonight. Get
Maybe
on board.
it is.
Maybe
Yep.
it is. He also sent us a Shelby Cobra and a 64 Stingray. We decided that Josh is going to take. You're going to take the Shelby Cobra.
Yep.
And I'll keep the Stingray. My mother-in-law has I think she has a 67 Corvette Stingray. So that's cool. And yeah, let's get into this. This is fun. I fucking was supposed to have a live a couple weeks ago and life got in the way. But
Here we are
here
now.
That's what matters.
I can smell all the whiskey. It smells good.
Dangerous.
Yep.
Dangerous.
So we're just going to wait a second here for some people to trickle in, and then we'll dive right in here.
Yeah. So he sent us this note. Pass me that note. I threw it in the back, and I'll just read it.
There you go.
What a gentleman. It came in a beautiful little package, and it said, "Let's go blind, boys. First off, great content. Keep it going." Thank you, sir. We appreciate that.
We appreciate you.
And he said, "Here are the rules. Number 1, I've mailed a package for each of you, so don't continue unless both have arrived." They have. Number
we couldn't
2.
reach Cars and Cubes, though.
No, he has not responded. I don't even think he's going to be here today. He was unable to respond on Instagram. He is active, but he didn't message back, or he did, and it was too late. We're already live now, and I try not to touch my phone when we do it. So, number 2, pour each of the samples and line them up from number 1 to number 5. Do not remove the white label until the end.
Fair.
Easy peasy. Number 3, sniff, sip, enjoy, repeat.
Okay.
I think he's talking about the whiskeys, but
I smell great. I smell like rich Nicaraguan tobacco.
no, you don't.
Well, I've been smoking a lot of
Smell
Nicaraguan
like
tobacco.
boy sweat.
No, I do not. I am fresh and clean.
Number 4, rank
So
them
fresh and clean.
favorite to least favorite.
Easy.
That's not hard to
We'll
do.
be doing that anyway.
Number 5, can you pick out a Canadian? I don't know.
I am confident that
Maybe he's throwing us a fucking curveball and there is no Canadian in there.
That would be not cool.
interesting.
No.
And then number 6, remove the white labels to see what you're drinking. Have fun, Cars and Cubes, aka Lance. So he's not here. Maybe he'll see this afterwards. We might cut part of this live and make a little episode of it later on. But yeah, so that's what's going down today. Thank you to Cars and Cubes. And yeah, if he's given this challenge to anybody else, Paul said he's got one. Join us. Let's do it. Oh, your challenge was a guess the Weller 107 challenge. Yeah, Sean, you lucky devil. He's getting paid to watch Two Beauties blind taste whiskey. What are you watching? I mean, thanks for coming here, but what are you watching other than that? No, I'll take the compliment. Thanks. I feel pretty today. I got to go for a fucking haircut and a beard trim. It's getting a little ridiculous. I'm going with the homeless chic look going on here. So get that taken care of soon, but I have to work tomorrow. Shh, don't tell my boss. I'm going to be hungover.
I'm on days off.
Yeah, lucky devil. Bradford DeJong. Oh, Bradley.
Bradford, I love it.
Evening, you heathen bastards. Hello,
Cheers,
sir.
dog.
Have not seen you in a while. Thank you for joining us tonight. What We only got like 7 people here now, but
Not bad.
what are you guys drinking? What are you drinking? We don't know what we're drinking. We'll get into that.
Now that I have shared this, we can get into it pretty much right
Now
away.
we can do it. Yes. Well, we can start with number 1 then.
I think we should start with number 1.
It's probably a good thing. You go in the order of the numbers. How's our sound? Just a quick little comment. Someone throw up there a quick little thing. How's our sound doing? We're trying a slightly different setup tonight, and excuse me. Hopefully, it's good. We got a different kind of camera setup and different sound setup, and yeah, we're not professionals, so we'll see what happens.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. There we go. Awesome. So,
Shall we?
we shall. Peter White, welcome, sir. So this is number 1.
Number 1.
Numero uno.
Oh,
Fruity.
smells Canadian. This reminds me of Last Straw, like a waxy vinyl. Yeah, almost like a touch of dill on the nose, even. Definitely vinyl siding.
That's light.
That's Canadian.
Think so? You think it's number 1 right off the
It's
bat?
got to be Canadian.
Maybe they're all Canadian.
He said, "Oh, can you pick out which ones are Canadian?"
His exact thing
Okay.
was, can you pick out a Canadian? Maybe none of them are Canadian. Maybe all of them are Canadian. Maybe this one's Canadian. I don't know.
I would guess that this will be Canadian.
Think so?
We'll see.
Paul Bobus says, Last Straw Rye, I bet.
No,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it's Last Straw. It almost tastes kind of rye-like, but I don't know. Also, not really.
Brad is smoking a Mikolaf Maduro. Nice. The Mikolaf family, they don't get enough love. Good for you.
Mombacho for me.
What are you having? I'll be
Liga
having a
Maestro.
Terra Volcano.
You haven't had that one yet.
I have not. I'm very looking forward
Fucking
to it.
lovely, man. I smoked a box in like a week.
It don't take much. Ooh, I just picked up strawberry.
Strawberries.
Strawberry.
Not strawberries, but one strawberry.
Artificial strawberry ice cream.
No way.
Make sense? What do you, I don't know. Fucking,
Reminds me of like a BC salmon skin tuna roll. Or salmon skin deep fried roll, sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking Hannibal Lecter are you doing? You cutting up tuna and then putting salmon skin on top of tuna?
No, I
That
just
sounds
spoke.
weird.
I've been drinking all day.
I know. We have been drinking all day. There's been
And
people
all
coming
last
going.
night. And into the
We
wee
went
hours
to
of yesterday
A
morning.
wonderful tasting put on by the McMurray Malt Maniacs, hosted and presented by Bearded Dave at Whisky Insights. What a fucking treat. It was so fun. I finally got to go to one. Every time they've come up, it's always on the weekend I'm working. No more.
This is not bad, but only that. I would not purchase this bottle. It's tasty.
I don't mind it.
It's got a spice to it.
I think it's more fruity.
It's just simply not scotchy enough for me.
Okay, so it's not scotchy enough. All right, so I'll use my bottles, but number 1, we'll start with number 1. I'll put it there. So on to number 2. I'm going to leave the glass over here.
Yep.
Numero uno.
Number 2 looks like this.
Hey, it says number 2
It
right
says
on it.
number 2. It's very dark. Very dark.
Oh, it's got that funk Josh likes.
Look at that. Sherry, it must be.
Can you guys see the beautiful logo on our glasses?
Oh, yeah, that's sherry for sure. That's sherry. Chocolate City. Low ABV, probably.
I was going to say really low.
43, 46, no more than that. No way. It reminds me of a single cask Abalure that I once had. And it also reminds me of that Edredor that used to be at Chateau Louis. Almost seems like that Edredor is a little darker, but whatever. It's definitely sherry, like Sherry City. Right?
You get that chocolate, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, on the nose, I'm getting like
Pass that water,
wet
please.
clay,
Carefully.
Friggin' what is it?
Wet
Nutty
clay.
nutty putty, almost on the nose.
I changed my mind about the ABV. I think the ABV is a little higher. It's sitting on my tongue.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little touch of the burn. Edredor Hibisco decanter.
You know what? Could very well be, man. Yeah, it could very well be. But I don't. To me, it doesn't seem cask strength. I would say 46%, maybe 43% to me.
Oh, Trent Morrison. Cheers, sir.
Very nice.
Not of the Morrison fame that we dealt with today.
Yes.
Different Morrison.
Yes. Quite lovely. Really enjoy this a lot.
I do too. Let's get that sherry funk.
But it's very tame as well.
Yeah,
quite flavorful.
See, that's the thing. So it comes on soft
Mm.
and it lingers with a higher heat for me. That might not make a lot of sense to anybody, but it makes sense to me.
Yeah. Now, what I'm getting is like a sherry raspiness that's hanging out.
Edredor 12 Caledonia.
No way. No, it is not that.
Okay.
I'm very familiar with that. It is not that. You know what, though?
Okay.
I think you've said Edredor twice. I think I said Edredor once, man. It's got that characteristic. Again, it tastes kind of like a dank old Appaloosa that I had.
Still sitting there like a minute later.
Well. Hey, Leo. That's Leo, right?
Yes, yeah, I believe it is.
Yeah.
It's our favorite Georgian.
It is.
Everybody should have a favorite Georgian in their life.
We do.
Well, I do. Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, I'm not going to finish them because I want to come back to them.
Yeah, me
so
too. So
I'm going to say I like that a little bit better than the number one.
I like that 100 times better than number one.
Okay, so that's where we're at then.
Number
Okay.
3.
Muchas gracias, señor. Sean says more people need to do these kind of blind challenges. Hey, man, I'm always up for it. You guys send them to us. We'll do them.
Send us a challenge. We'll do it, man.
I didn't think it would be fair to do this, just the two of us sit and do it. I'm like, why don't we share it with the peoples?
Don't trick us. Be straight. Like if you're picking, like say, hey, pick the Canadian. Don't give us all Canadian.
Don't be some fucking guy that's like, oh, who knows what it could be, and then it's all Irish.
Yeah, fuck's sakes. Number 2 is definitely not Canadian. I'm still convinced number 1 is.
No, it's I'll agree.
This one has something.
Is that what that is, Sean? I saw some sampled numbers in there. Sean did send another blind challenge.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's probably all Irish again.
I don't know, but we'll be doing it.
Maybe we'll do that next time.
Yeah, Rocky already did his, I think. And I think maybe one other person did.
Maybe we can try and book it when Sean is not at work.
Yeah, we'd love to do it while you're available, Sean, so you can talk us through it and stuff, right?
Okay. What do you got on the? Oh, you're already drinking.
First one. But on the nose, it's it tastes familiar.
Is it licorice?
Seems something like that, yeah.
Some kind of root.
Some kind of spice, like it's like tarragon and fennel or something. I've been watching a lot of Hell's Kitchen lately.
That's got a slightly higher ABV.
I agree.
I've been watching a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race. I think it's such a great show. All these hot, sexy ladies dancing it up. It just kind of sucks. You got to watch these gay dudes make their costumes for them first. Like that just takes so much out of it before I see all the beautiful ladies doing splits and stuff. Yeah, it's a good show.
I don't know, man. This is not Scotch, I don't think.
was not Canadian.
I don't know, man. Something familiar on this.
Mike Griesbaugh, the Whiskey Explorer, says I'm hilarious. Well, I mean, if the stamp of approval from the wizard, I mean, I'm going to use that.
I don't know what's going on here.
It's weird. It's different.
This tastes like there's an oak on this, like a homemade barrel. You know what I mean? Like that
Red wine.
Intensely spiced.
It's got a red wine finish.
Man, I could see red wine, you know. There's something going on. It's almost like maybe a touch of peat or something, but like barely or something. I don't know. This one's fucked up. This is a weird whiskey.
Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to number 4.
I'm gonna place that here on my list.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some water, and I'm gonna do a little purge here. If you could pass that over, good sir.
I most certainly can. Don't die.
A little whistle in the lungs.
Who, me? No, I don't think so. I hope not. Who wants to go to Ontario? What the fuck? What's wrong with you? No one goes to Ontario on purpose. You leave Ontario and then you laugh at the people that are still there.
I might be going to Ottawa 2023. There's a festival happening.
That's different. That's visiting.
Yeah. Yeah, go see Master Chef, Mr. Mike. Yeah, Soupy. Number 4.
Okay. Number 4.
Oh. That's a nice smell.
Are you in Ontario, Mike? Why did I think you were in Quebec somewhere now?
I thought you were in Ottawa.
Everybody's in Ottawa right now. Come to Ontario to come by my place. Absolutely. February 2023 new whiskey show, and it's going to be epic. Is it called the New Whiskey Show? Is it basically like a trade show for new whiskeys being released?
February is birth month.
That could get dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I got a place to stay. Is it in Ottawa or is it in Toronto? I got a place to stay either way. 10 years in Alberta building your highways and roads. Yeah. Why couldn't you have finished them? I don't know what this is. I can't even pick up notes. It's weird.
I like it. I like that.
I don't know what that is.
I have no idea. Scotch.
I
don't know, man. That's nice.
Official announcement of the show coming very soon. Whiskey, dinners, and epic surroundings. All right, I'm down. We can make that work.
Yeah, me and my wife.
A year away?
Yeah, we're going to take some time off and go down.
Well, I might as well take a few weeks off. And
yeah, then we could do a heathen tasting in Ottawa too.
We do a ton of stuff in Ontario. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's still people there I love.
Sort of.
Especially the road to the Whiskey Heathens headquarters. That was friggin' horrible.
Uh-oh. Ty's girl comes in and says, "Hey, Ty, look at your phone."
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is not good.
It must be important.
Pipe burst for sure. Would not wish that on anyone.
No, it's good.
Is it good?
She's here. She's brought it. She brought it in me food. I don't know if you know this, but the weight of my heart is through my stomach and out of my balls.
We have pizza coming from somewhere.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I don't want to just sit here and play on my phone. So, what are we looking at here? Josh, did you give Ty his beer? Did you give me a beer from Whiskey Throttle?
No, it's the one down there to match with the 1987 cast, remember?
No.
The Invergordon. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, we fucking had a big discussion about it. The Invergordon 1987, blind man put beer in that cask and aged it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Those two big ones. And Travis's, remember, was in the similar looking bottle.
Oh, I got the Travis's one. Hello, boss.
Yeah. That is
West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain.
Righteous
Thank you
Cannabis.
so much, darling.
Favorite art bag? That would be Ardbog. Thank
Apparently
you.
we ordered pizza, but it's going to take forever.
5 more minutes for pizza.
So give that back.
Why?
What is it?
I don't want it.
Is it baklava?
Baklava?
Yeah.
It is not.
Oh, it's bad.
All right, here.
Chipotle sticky.
Okay,
From
thank
Booster
you.
Juice?
Thank you.
Oh, I ate one of those for breakfast every morning.
Juice boots. Those are good. You get them from juice boots.
Yep. So one of our producers just came in.
Yeah. We
Favorite art
appreciate you.
bag. What's
All the
everybody's
CPs.
favorite
You
art
enjoy
bag?
that. Thank you so much. I love you.
No, Uncle Dan, we want to do it live.
What's that?
Then I come all the way out here and then you don't want to do it.
I know, but I got to look at your asses. You left, so it was all worth it.
He got you. He showed you.
Cool. So, yes, Josh is give Ty's beer. He might have. I don't.
No,
recall.
it's there. It's
No.
right there, man.
Then he did not give it to me, but it is here.
Yeah. Why would I give
Okay.
it to him and he's gonna drink it in the shower when we can actually do an episode on it, right?
It's true.
We want to wait. We want to wait till the other stuff comes out. There's something else coming, isn't there, Dan?
Mike, is that new whiskey show the one the good chef is helping with? Needed a change. Finished 22.
Yes, Sean. Yes, that is the one. Family trip to Ottawa for Sean.
Why
Nice.
do we even try? Why do you
Listen,
try?
let's
Dan?
go.
I
Let's
appreciate
go to number 5.
Okay, I don't even know what the fuck this was.
I have no idea either. I think it's Scotch. I think number 3 is Canadian. Number 1 is Canadian so far.
I'm just gonna have to place that there. It's good, but I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
number
so.
3 could be American though, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So number 5.
Let's do it. Let's fucking rage.
Oh, That's nice.
Yeah, maybe Dan wanted to see me drinking in the shower.
Stop on by, Dan.
Yeah, you can just watch me in the shower. It's got clear glass doors for a reason. You just sit on the toilet. Just keep your pants on or off. Whatever. You do you, baby boo. This smells really good.
Yeah, man. It's peated. That's for sure. I think it's sherry.
Light, sweet peat, though.
Yeah, it's like PX. Reminds me of Bona PX peated single cask.
Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River.
That is not Bona. I don't think. It's too like it's got like a bonfire kind of smoke to it. Really good. I like that a lot.
I like that a lot. Ooh, what the? What is that? There
good.
is something there.
Good, man.
There's
Yeah,
my
that's
number
good.
1.
Yeah, it's my number 1 as well.
We'll move on down the line here.
Mm.
I don't know what that is, but holy fuck. All right. Shall we find out what we're drinking?
Yeah,
Let's talk about orders. What do you got in your orders? I've got number 5 is my number 1.
Number 5 is my number 1.
Number 2 is my second favorite.
Number 2 is my second favorite.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3 is my middle.
Number 4 for me.
Okay. Number 4 is my second
And
last.
then number 3 for me.
Number 1 is my last.
Number 1 is my last.
Okay. So all we really switched was 3 and 4.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, let's
That don't happen often.
yeah, so now we get to rip the label off.
Going with number 1. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Don't know what it is. Floki Young Malt Sheep Dung Smoked.
Iceland.
47%. Interesting. I guessed
Wow.
46%, I think.
Iceland.
Okay.
Okay, we thought that was Canadian.
I did. So number 3 must be Canadian. And I think number 4, I guess maybe. Because, well, let's check number 2.
Smoked with sheep shit.
Yeah, let's check number 2.
Sheep dung smoked. What the fuck? Okay.
Signatory
Unchill
Unchill
filter.
Filter Collection 10-year-old. 10-year-old what?
Edredor.
Oh, Edredor. Ha!
Holy
It was
fuck.
Edredor.
Wow. Wow. Good job, sir. I wouldn't have guessed that.
46%. Huh. It reminds me of that one that I had from Chateau Louis. And I just finished a sample not that long ago. Fuck yeah, that was good.
Wow. Good job. Good job.
Number 3. Okanagan Spirits.
Laird of Fintry.
56. Yeah.
Cast strength. So it
Number
was
3 is
hotter.
Canadian. Okay, number 3 is Canadian.
Okay.
We got that right. I did.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Oh, really?
Smoke Point.
Oh, batch 3. I haven't had batch 3.
I haven't had batch 3 either.
Batch 1.
It's I gotta taste that again now. Wow, it's very light. I thought it was Scotch at first. That's nice. That's really lovely.
Batch 3. All right, then.
That's very good. I like that better than batch 1 and 2. Yep. Number 5.
Oh. You called it, dude.
What did I say?
Pretty sure you said PX. PX Sherry.
Did I?
You did.
Cool.
I mean, we can go back to the tape. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Cartier's Pedro or PX cask strength Lafroig.
wow.
Nice.
Wow. That was a super fun challenge. I've never had Floki. I don't think I've ever had whiskey from Iceland. And I've definitely never had anything that was smoked with sheep shit.
So every tasting that I'm a part of, I do what's called the Heathen blend, where we just take everything that was on the mat and throw it together.
Sean Kincaid says that Edredor is the one from Chateau Louis. So
Shut up.
Well done.
Are you serious?
Yeah, is what
Shut
he just
up.
said.
How do you know that, Sean?
Oh, this is Sean. He knows things.
Yeah, how the fuck do you know
He drinks and he knows things.
that? No way. Shut up. How do you know? Sean?
Well, because it's got the year and everything on it, right? Edredor,
December.
Signatory, Unchill Filtered Collection, 10-year, Highland, Scotland, December 2020, cask number 402.
Sorry.
He's got all the informations. That was a super fun challenge, actually. I really enjoyed that. I don't think I'm going to do the Heathens blend because now that I know what everything is, I really want to try it again. I did save a little bit of everything. And obviously we missed some of the comments here. So I'll go back through those while we talk about it. That it is, Sean. Favorite Ardbeg. We talked about that.
That's our pizza guy. You don't have to call me, homie.
Oh, that was weird. Oh, shit. Smoked with sheep shit. Indeed. I want to try that so bad. Down Calgary Way. Google the damn thing. Okay. I bet the top
they're
one-
in some kind of fight there.
Who?
Uncle Dan and Peter.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll look. I bet the top one is Canadian. That is the one from Chateau. Well, they have released a couple of batches of those, but Chateau is the only one that has had all of them.
Oh, I'm not sure which one I had. I just said it reminded me.
Whiskey A is here. Hello, Whiskey
Very
A.
Very cool.
And then all good. Not a very long highway. Most of the roads I was involved with were in. Oh, they're still talking about road building.
Oh,
Bunch of libertarians. Who will build the roads?
now
This is what's fucked up. Now that I've read what they are,
this is what's left.
this is smoked with sheep shit. It smells like a barnyard.
Yeah.
Which, ironically enough, so does the Macallan Ruby.
Yeah. We got a special Valentine's episode dropping on.
Yeah, we drop our episodes on Wednesdays. Not this time. One coming on Monday.
Mm.
Tell me that now, because you've fucking done that, but tell me that doesn't smell like sheep shit now. It's in your head. It's fucking weird.
Yep.
Smoked sheep shit. That
Cool,
is
fucking
that's weird.
Now it's time to let up to Stogie. I'm not sure if Mike is still here, but Mike, if you are, we'd love to have you on.
Anybody's welcome to join us as a guest today. If you're interested, shoot it out in the comments and we'll get you the link.
I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time.
You're gonna Oh, okay.
I'm gonna light it and then cut it.
All right then. The first was the darkest. I lost the numbers now, but no. Oh yeah,
No,
that was
the Edredor and the Lafroig were the darkest.
yeah.
Number 1 is the sheep shit one.
Yeah, anyone. Fuck, we'll bring on anyone. You know, if they get fucking weird, we just give them the boot. We got the power. So
I
you
will
want to
kick
join
you
us,
the fuck
Dan?
out of here. Like no,
We
problem.
like you, Dan. We aren't fighting, and we are not. Okay, so they're not fighting. You.
I don't give a fuck about any of those roads that you fucks are talking about.
You should be libertarian.
Now,
That's
I'm turning
another
it
story
into a
for another
fight.
day.
If you're not fighting, you should.
Wow, why? We're
'Cause-
so close to Valentine's Day.
yeah,
Promote the love.
I got to
bro.
get my hate out before Valentine's Day.
Promote the love.
Because Valentine's Day is all about love. I'm getting a good hot cherry going here. Folks, for those of you in my personal life who've been following, pass me the cutter, my adventure of restoring a 6-foot tall stand-up humidor.
Oh, humidor. Okay.
It's fucking ready. It's done. And my cigars are in there right now. The door has been fixed. The screws have been replaced. It's been sanded and soaked in isopropyl alcohol.
Isopropyl alcohol.
And now it's ready. I replaced the magnets. It's looking damn good.
I'm going to try and do something here. It's going to take me a minute. You entertain the peoples.
All right. So, Steven, tell us, what's your question? I can't wait to hear this. Matthew Graham, that is awesome news. Matthew Graham's been following it very closely, mostly because I've been relentlessly bitching about it to him at work. But yeah, it's better now than it ever was. I upped the gauge of the screws, and that made all the difference in the world. I went with stainless, and it's way better. I'm smoking Mombacho Liga Maestro. Delicious. Mombacho. This is my favorite Mombacho. This is actually my second Mombacho today. Ty is still at 1 Mombacho.
I did not smoke earlier. That is correct. I considered it, and then it didn't happen. Okay.
Dan, first of all, fuck you.
Wow.
Okay?
Why are we getting aggressive now?
He's making fun of my the way I speak.
What, your Newfoundlandese?
I don't think I have much of a Newfie accent.
You really don't.
It's a little bit, but not very much. But yeah, I say isopropyl alcohol.
I see dead people. Wait. Oh. All right. Almost done here. You just keep talking to the people.
Steve's question just came up.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah,
there you
Steve, with the emergence of the Caledonian single malt
go.
category,
This is Canadian.
Canadian single malt category, are we being fair to call it a Canadian whiskey? Hear me out. To me, Canadian whiskey is a style of whiskey, and single malts could be called Canadian single malts. Now, I couldn't fucking agree more. Okay, I would prefer to hear it called Canadian single malt, which most do. But at the end of the day, a whiskey made in Canada is a Canadian whiskey. It would be cool if they tightened up the definitions a little bit, just so consumers could have a little bit of a better idea what they might be purchasing. So yeah, Steve, I'm with you, man.
There. That's what the bottles look like, by the way. They got the guy's logo and everything. Cars and cubes. Pretty cool.
Yeah, too bad he couldn't join us. That is too bad, truly.
I'm going to see how smoked sheep shit holds up to a delicious Mombacho cigar. A lighter, please, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. So once again, if anyone would like to send us more challenges like this, we'll gladly do them. They're fun, enjoyable, and I got to try.
We'll try any of your challenges,
some
and we would
new
like to
interesting
have
shit.
you on with us too. Right?
Yes. I mean, clearly we didn't give the man enough time. 6 hours wasn't enough.
Yeah, that was definitely our fault. 100%. But at the same time, with scheduling, it's almost the only time. So.
Scheduling is the hardest part of all of this. Heathens, whoa, relax. I was just feeling Ty's sense of haha. What I miss? What the fuck? What is
First of
happening?
all, Dan, fuck you, okay?
So angry.
Just ducking Uncle Dan.
Ugh, what the fuck is going on? No scotch for me tonight. I'm in the hospital, passing in a cup, pissing in a
Listening
cup.
in a cup.
I mean,
Why are
there's
you?
got to be a story.
Yeah, tell us, Adam.
Were you stabbed in the kidneys?
I was stabbed once in the belly right here.
I get to see your belly, but you
Sorry.
don't show the people?
Whisky, I am doing. I can't read that. It's moving too fast. Fuck.
I'm doing a whiskey cigar pairing tasting with Tomatul cigar malt,
Ooh.
High Coast cigar, and Dalmore cigar malt. Any suggestions for cigars? Most people are new to cigars in the tasting. Okay.
Mombacho.
Yeah, I mean
Like,
we're
seriously?
gonna pump what we love, but I wouldn't go with any Maduros.
Nope.
Wouldn't go with any Oscuros.
Lovely Connecticut or something.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think you could go wrong with the Drew Estate Shade.
Oh, shade.
Undercrown Shade.
That's the one.
That would be the best one for people that are new to cigars. I was talking about this, and I am going to write an article for it, but a lot of people will shit on infused flavored cigars, but that's the type of cigar I used to get my girlfriend into it. I got her to try a Drew Estate, once again, acid cigar. Now, you can poo-poo all you want. It doesn't really matter. But we tried the Ambrosia series, and they had a couple of different parts of the Ambrosia series, all infused cigars, quite delicious. That's a great way to get someone into cigars. And then they go, okay, well, now I've tasted what flavor. I really want to know what just tobacco tastes like. But yeah, I would suggest, because they're available, they should be available almost every brick and mortar you go to. They're available online. The Drew Estate Undercrown Shade. That's what I would use for a cigar whiskey pairing.
And then go to the sun-grown right after.
Yes.
Yep. Is that Tam?
That is Tam.
Tam!
Tyler, that beard is looking majestic.
Hey, buddy. It's been a long time.
Thank you, sir. It's going to get a trim here soon. I'm going with that homeless chic look right now. But yeah, Whiskey A. We'll shameless promote. I don't give a fuck. Mombacho Cigars, not only are they like a sponsor type thing for us, but it's because we like them.
Yeah, we liked them first.
Yeah, and then because we talked about them so much and enjoyed them, they reached out to us.
I got the cigar for beginners, man. I got it.
Which I haven't had that High Coast cigar malt. I'm curious about it.
I haven't had the Tomatul either.
Neither have I. I have had the Dalmore, the new and the old. Obviously, we've put out the videos on the old. I like that. It is a little overpriced. I think the Dalmore is going for like $130 now for the cigar malt.
Oh, wow.
I could be wrong. I mean, obviously, you picked up the bottles. You know what they cost. But I'd be interested in that. Where are you doing this?
Here's what I would recommend. This is the Vitola 4.5 26 gauge. Little tiny cigar Mombachitos. I highly recommend any new smoker to that because it's a very short smoke and it comes with the end cut. It's not capped.
Okay.
So you don't do anything. And it's a 30-minute, 25-minute smoke.
Steven says that Dalmore cigar malt's $160 last year when he got it in Edmonton.
Oh.
That is ridiculous. It's good, but it's not $160 good.
Thanks. Let's put that there. Thanks, buddy.
I thought you left the panini. I thought you guys got bigger pizza.
Well, we got one pizza and 30 chicken bites or 15 chicken bites between two fat men. It's a good snack.
Yeah.
Just a snack.
Yeah, you want a piece?
I haven't eaten all day.
You want a piece?
Not sure what's up. Could be stones.
Are you taking
failure.
Yeah.
You're leaving?
Yeah, I don't have the child there.
Take her with
Okay.
me. Yeah. That's safe. Watch the goops.
Okay, love you.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, Adam is basically just fat.
Oh, just
You're just in the
obese.
hospital because you're fat.
Just
I get it,
obese
bro.
problems.
Been there, done that. Got the camera in my ass. That's good times.
Yeah, I've had a camera up my ass a couple times too.
Yeah, once even by a doctor. Weird.
I know.
Looking for a bourbon to do in the tasting as well. Any bourbon you guys enjoy with a cigar?
Yep.
Hold on. Want to do it at the same time?
Oh, is it going to be the same one?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm thinking it was a newer one we've done recently.
No.
That's not what you were thinking of?
No.
We can go ahead. You tell the people.
Russell's.
Russell's Reserve.
Yeah, the
Not
Wine
what
and
I
Beyond
was gonna say.
pick. You were going to say Woody Creek.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was.
of
I
course.
was gonna say the Woody
The
Creek.
Olathe corn.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, you probably can't get that, but
I heard a rumor there's still a couple left.
yeah.
Yeah, Whiskey A, you picked up one, actually. He put us on trial. He picked up the Rudamore, the Glen Turret Peated from Carmore.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I hope he agrees.
Yeah, and he picked up the Olathe corn Woody Creek. And he said, let's see what these guys are talking, like if they know what they're talking about, if they're just blowing smoke up our ass.
Well, why not
can't
both?
Wait. I can't wait to hear your thoughts.
Just an extra $5 a month on the OnlyFans, I'll blow smoke up your ass.
Mm-hmm. He will.
You bring the cocaine in the straw, and I'll blow that up there too.
Wow.
Anyway, no, I was just thinking that Olathe corn was something so
really
fucking
good, yeah.
different.
Yeah.
And then a go-to bourbon of mine that I keep. So Josh has what you obviously see in our episodes. The main in my house, I've got an open bottles bar up top, and then I have unopened, and then a couple of small bottles in my basement, and then I have a bunker. Up top, I have a couple of bourbons. I have that Bellamide Reserve, which can't get, so sorry. But the other bourbon I have that I reach for regularly, Double Oak, Woodford Reserve Double
Easy
Oak.
choice, yeah.
Yeah. That was the bourbon that changed my mind on bourbons. And I think it's $75.
Yeah,
So
it's good. I would go with the Russells because it's very sweet, but it's not a vanilla sweet. It's like a fruity sweet bourbon, and it paired wonderfully with a stogie. Whiskey A said he tasted it already, the Olathe corn, and he's going to
we'll
share
just
his
say
thoughts
goodbye
later.
to Paul Bovis. He's got to leave. Thanks
Cheers,
for
Paul.
joining us, Paul. And we'll
Adam
say
J's outta here,
goodbye to
too.
Adam J. Good luck with your asshole and being
Cheers,
fat,
man.
bro. I sympathize and we love you.
Yeah, text me if you're dying.
Call if you're dying. Text is
Do
not
not
appropriate.
fucking call me, Adam.
That's when you call.
No, you text me if you're dying.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
Well,
Anyway. So, yeah, that Woody Creek. I would like to know your thoughts. You're going to post
I really
that.
would too, man. It's a very unique bourbon. It tastes like dirt.
Yeah?
Dirt and corn. I like it.
Oh, Jojo Callahan, Hot Chocolate, is joining us today. I'm going to take a guess that he is drinking Hennessy, but who knows? What are you drinking, Jojo? Stephen Smuts, I have one of those double oaked, still sealed. Maybe it's time to crack it tonight on my recommendation.
Are the original
So do I. I got one of the original bottles that came in the box, and I've got the new one that's open and being used, and then I have another one ready because it's a core range. You can buy it almost always everywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't ever want to have to bottle kill and go, man, I wish I had more of that. Oh, I do. Okay, we're good. A couple bottles of the Wine and Beyond Russells, so that would work well. Did the double oaked, another tasting with them, and they loved it. Oh, okay. So you're looking for a different bourbon recommendation. Well, those are the two I come up with. Jojo, I don't drink Hennessy no more. Moved on to Cavassier, have we? And past the Cavassier. I don't know. What are you drinking these days? My friend Sterling, he likes to drink Hennessy and green tea. That's his go-to. Yeah, I know it's not for you.
Yeah, I'll take a pass.
I picked up a bottle of Cavassier the other day.
No, I like Cavassier. I don't mind.
Do you?
Yeah.
I picked up just a small one,
Cognac
$30.
and brandy. I like all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was trying to explain to Courtney, we wanted to do a quick little deep dive. We did a whole sherry thing like 2 years ago where I bought 30 different bottles of sherry.
Yeah.
We were trying everything out. So it was like,
I did that with ports.
Yeah?
Yeah, and tried a bunch of different ports. I only dabbled in sherry a little bit.
Well, we were looking at brandy and cognac. Crown Royal is my favorite now. Crown Royal regular? Because if you had the opportunity, and if you've watched the show, we just posted our episode for Winter Wheat, and I will say I think that's my favorite Crown Royal.
Me too.
Yeah. We have 9 other Crown Royal episodes coming soon. Once they're edited, I'm probably just going to drop them. Just bam, drop them randomly.
Might as well, man.
Not even going to make them a Wednesday release.
Nah, just drop them.
Regular Crown Royal. So Jocelyn, Jojo, not a big whiskey drinker. From what I remember, but he's on to Crown Royal. That's a step in the right direction. You're stepping away from Hennessy into the CR.
Yep.
You probably missed it earlier, Jojo, but one of the ones that we're drinking now is from Iceland. Floki Young Malt, 47%. Sheep dung smoked. Basically, smoked with sheep shit. Yeah, that's a what the fuck for him, for sure.
Hey, Trav, thanks for joining us, buddy. Folks, we're going to do another shameless plug here on Mombacho. You guys are both smoking Mombacho. This is my second Mombacho today. I smoked the one Ty has there earlier for breakfast. And if you head to their website, you can use the discount code Heathens and get 15% off. We get a little chunk too. We buy cigars back. It's a lovely system. You get a point system as well that you can use to buy cigars. And there's no duties or any kind of thing like that in Canada. And it's like $15 shipping, free over $2.50.
Yeah, hard to beat.
Yeah.
Damn near impossible to beat. Look, it says right there, sheep dung smoked. Miss you with that shit, eh, bro?
So yeah, folks, go buy yourself some Mombacho.
Once again, that code is Heathens at checkout. 15% off.
At
Hard to
payment screen.
Payment screen, checkout. What's the difference?
You click checkout, and then it takes you to your actual way to pay. So on the next screen, the final screen is where you put in your code.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Travis is here. Eugene is here. Regular Crown Royal. Yeah, that's, like I said, he's probably new to whiskey because the last time I was talking to him, it was all about Hennessy.
What do you drink it with? How do you take it?
Well, yeah, how do you drink your Crown Royal?
G-Hoff. Cheers, dog.
Word, homie. Whiskey Heathens. Try that in Iceland at the airport. Are you telling us to do that, or are you saying you did?
I think he did.
So is this a thing that happens in Iceland? Is sheep shit smoked whiskey a thing that regularly happens because they don't have peat? Is that what's going on? I don't know. I'm dipping back to that Shelter Point, the Canadian whiskey. Got a little
That
bit
was
left.
good. That was really good. Batch 3 is the best of the 2 batches so far as I'm concerned.
He's drinking his Crown Royal with ginger ale.
Oh, I did that for years.
Yeah, Crown and ginger.
Crown in 7. I did, and 5-star in 7.
Yeah. Yeah, this smoke point, I'm very curious to get a bottle of batch 3 now.
Yeah,
I have one.
It's better. I have 1 and 2.
I don't think I have 2.
Maybe I drank 2, but I have 1.
I picked 2 up for you.
Just probably drank them.
Okay, it's gone. Yes, not enough trees. Okay, so it's a regular thing. Very interesting. Copeland. What's Copeland?
Dan's last name.
Oh. I was like, is that part of Iceland? But it's next to it in Greenland. It's Copeland. You're smoking that copium? You cope with everything going on in the world? I don't know. What the fuck do I know?
What are you even saying?
I don't know. I'm drinking.
We should purge this bastard too. It's getting pretty thick in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little purge and a little bite to eat. I think we
Yeah.
should eat in shifts because we can't both just sit here mowing food into our
Whatever,
fucking gaping holes.
Thing.
So, yeah. What we asked at the beginning, but again, more people have joined us. What's everybody drinking, and is anybody smoking tonight? I had a handle of Crown from 1984. Drank half of it before I realized it had that tax tag.
On the cap.
What's that mean? I don't get it. Oh, that it was imported from another country? Is that what he's talking about? I don't know either. You're not going to eat that pepper, are you?
Do you want it?
Do you eat it?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Why don't we share it?
It's pickled pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, you just don't like cucumber pickles.
Yeah, that's right.
Weirdo.
Pickled eggs, man. I eat so pickled eggs at Baker Junction Bar.
It's Fat Man talk, in case you can't hear. We're talking about pickled eggs. Glad I don't sleep with you. Scott Club, maybe keep in on the first name base things. Giving away all the secrets. His secret identity, now that we know it. To steal your identity. Whiskey Heathens, yes, not enough trees. Oh, yeah. It's snowing? Oh, fuck, it is snowing. I don't know if you know this, but I'll probably end up doing snow removal tomorrow. Keeps me busy. Lagavulin Guinness cask. Fuck yes, buddy. That is a fantastic whiskey. I am sad that I only have one more bottle after this open one. That's gonna suck. So, oh well. Poo-poo for me. Was drinking coffee, just woke up, now heading down to the bar to pour something. Oh, you're coming off of nights? You on days off now, Steven? Plus 10 here today. I'll kick you off this fucking stream, bud. We don't need that horse shit. Plus 10. Fuck yourself. No, I'm just jealous. That's all it comes down to. Plus 10 in Kamloops.
It was minus 19 this morning.
Hey, here's fun. I just watched the new Jurassic World trailer, and the dinosaurs running in the snow. That's Kamloops.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You saw it too, I assume?
Mm-mm.
Yep. Irishman 17. Nom, nom, nom. What Irishman did we do? Regular release Irishman?
Yeah, we did the Founders Reserve.
Did we put that out? I don't think we did.
I don't think so either.
We're
It
gonna have
came
to.
with some fancy glasses and stuff. I have the 17 in there. It's quite nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For Irish or just in general, it's quite nice.
It's quite nice. Oloroso sherry.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Cool. All right. So, 17 people here. So, anybody here that would like to be a guest tonight, shoot it in the comments. You can join us. You just need a well-lit area and your phone. That's all you really need. We're obviously not doing it tonight because this was just going to be the Cars and Cubes tasting, the blind challenge. But we are going to have more structured shows in the future. I want to do a question and answer period. And you can ask questions regarding anything. And the Whiskey Heathens will answer you and hopefully give you some proper advice. It could be whiskey related. It could be relationship advice. It could be random questions about the universe, and we'll just give you whatever bullshit answer we can come up with at the time.
Yep. You're going to hate it.
I want to do like a whiskey news type thing, like what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
I just found out about a new whiskey show, so that's cool. I don't know about that. Now we got a book for that, February 2023.
Yep.
I can look forward to that. I'm fuck with that. Go back to my roots.
Ottawa's been good to me.
Yeah?
Yep. I had a lot of good times in Ottawa, man.
Me too. Oh, I wonder. Ottawa people, Mike included. Is the shawarma Nazi still a thing? It's our version of Seinfeld's soup Nazi in Ottawa, but it was a shawarma Nazi. So after the bars, if I remember, it was near Byward Market. It was underground. You go down the stairs into a small little shawarma shop, and it was covered in Polaroid pictures of college girls' tits. So you, obviously, being a dude that looks like this, would have to buy your shawarma. But if you flashed them your tits and let them take a picture and put it on the wall, your shawarma was free. And how many drunk girls want a free shawarma?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I did, but he didn't want my picture, so it didn't work out for me. So that's what happened. Yeah. I wonder if it's still there. I feel like in today's day and age, I mean, we're talking 20 years ago. So today's day and age, I don't think that shit would fly so much anymore.
No way.
But anybody that lives in Ottawa could let me know. That'd be great.
Shawarma Nazi.
Shawarma Nazi, yeah. It was definitely entertaining. So, that being said, so we know what people are drinking. Anybody smoking tonight, or is it just us?
Mombacho's going that good.
I have a piece of metal that goes from this tooth to this tooth, and I clean it regularly with like these gum flossers, the toothpick flosser things. So I get in behind, I get all that shit out. But I slipped the other day and I fucking stabbed myself in the mouth.
Nice.
Alcohol has not affected it. The cigar smoke is. Very strange.
Nice.
Very strange. Don't tell me how to run my business. Are you the fucking shawarma Nazi? I don't remember it. I'm pretty sure this guy had really hairy knuckles. That's one thing I remember. Poured the Woodford Double Oak. Very nice.
Nice.
Is this your first time drinking it, Stephen?
Yeah, first crack.
I'd like to know your thoughts, sir.
Me too.
For me, that was the first one that I didn't sip it and go, oh, yeah, it tastes like bourbon. For me, it was, oh, damn, this is delicious. This is what bourbon can be. And then I wanted to explore more. It's the same way Sean fucked me over on Irish. I found an Irish I really liked, and now I want to try all of them. You know what they say about girls' titties? Once you see one pair of tits, you want to see them all. And that's how I feel about bourbon and Irish whiskey. Is unhairy the right way to say that? Unhairy or hairless?
Hairless.
Yeah, unhairy.
You don't call it a unhairy skinny pig.
Unhairy skin.
Yeah,
You call it a hairless
Hairless
mole
cat.
rat. That's an unhairy cat?
That's an unhairy cat I have.
That's an unhairy
It's a new breed.
Siamese cat.
It's European.
You were going to say tastes like bourbon? That was what you were going to say? If I remember, Steve's not a huge bourbon drinker either, right?
Yeah.
So
For me, the Woodford Double Oak was a suggestion by Steve, PWS. And it was the first one for me that was like, you know what? I could buy a bottle of this again. It was a little more enjoyable than some of the other bourbons I've had.
yeah,
I think that Olethe corn,
that's a whole different bottle. So is that bourbon?
well, it's 100% corn whiskey, American whiskey. And the source told me that technically it is bourbon. It is technically a bourbon.
So
They just call it Colorado whiskey. So
let's break this down. To be called bourbon, it must be made in America.
Gino,
Must be 51. Yeah, we have a bourbon expert. What the fuck am I talking about?
tell us everything, Gino.
What are the requirements to be considered bourbon? 51% corn, made in America, new oak.
Aged for 3 years in virgin oak casks.
Yeah. So it doesn't need to be Kentucky, doesn't need to be Tennessee. It can just be made in America.
Yeah.
Is that right? I don't know.
Yes.
The expert just laughed at us.
We didn't get a blue spot. I have not tried it. I would like to, and I bet it's really tasty.
Blue Spot.
Yeah.
Who said Blue Spot?
Peter.
Oh, is that a
Pardon me.
new Irish Blue Spot?
All correct, says Gino.
Where can I get the Woody Creek Olathe in Alberta? Chateau?
No. Sherbrooke had it. Sherbrooke Liquor had it in Edmonton. Whiskey Drop had it in Edmonton.
Whiskey Drop, yeah. Had or still has?
Oh, I heard rumors there's a couple left.
There you go. Yeah, get it. Fucking get it. I didn't get one, and I'm a little upset about it.
I didn't get another, and I think I kind of should.
Yeah?
But I probably won't because I'm saving my money for the Chegg and the Virgie.
What do you like, LeCheg or something?
I like the Chegg sometimes.
A couple of times a year?
I had a Chegg today, actually.
A couple of times a day.
So did you. That's it there, isn't it?
That is. I'm saving the last little bit.
Yeah, the old roll soap that Dan poured.
Sean Kincaid says it's sold out now.
Someone sent me a picture of like a weird looking shelf the other day that I was on.
It's probably
But,
a
yeah.
personal shelf.
Yeah, Sean, you could be right, man. Probably gone.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
It's really shitty when a very specialty, limited release bottle is so good and then sells out and you can't ever get it again. Nature of the beast. Could be worse.
Could be like that sometimes.
Some people don't think it'd be like it is, but it do.
Doobie doobie doo.
Doobie. Doobie. Doobie doobie doo. Scooby doobie doo. I don't know what the fuck's happening anymore.
Oh God.
You were able to get some Blue Spot at LCBO. What the fuck's an LCBO? Or are you just telling us? Oh, Peter White is in Ontario. No, I don't know anymore. So Eugene said all correct what we just said.
Yep.
So American whiskey, 51% corn. So if it's 100% corn, made in America in new oak barrels, still considered bourbon. Okay. Interesting. One of our very first episodes was a bourbon from Vermont, Smuggler's Notch.
Yes, I
Yeah.
still have that bottle. It's sentimental value to me. My bro was at the distillery and he tasted everything that they offered, and he said this is the one he liked the best. And he's like, I really hope you like it. So I cracked it, and I did really enjoy it. It tastes like spruce boughs to me. And I said that. I texted him. I was like, hey, bro, like that whiskey tastes like spruce boughs and like tree moss and weird like oaky something. I don't know what's going on, but like hell yeah. And he was like, oh man, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I was like, what do you mean sorry? He's like, sorry man, I didn't know it would taste like spruce boughs. And I was like, oh man,
Why apologize?
I was like, shit, my bad. I was like, this is all really good. I love it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, 51% corn. We said that. Since we did that episode, I've never heard anyone talk about or seen Smuggler's Notch anywhere.
Mhm.
Anywhere.
He bought that bottle right at the distillery. And I don't know if it was a distillery exclusive, but I enjoyed it. It was good. Pour it every now and then. Every now and then when he texts me, I'll pour it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's sweet of you.
Sweet of him to think of me.
Indeed. Also, may not be introduced to the barrel at higher than 125 proof.
Yeah. I forgot that.
Okay, so their like cask strength is limited, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, what's the highest cask strength you've ever had?
70.
That's the highest, 70. What was it?
Bruichladdich. Octomore X410. No, that's not true. I've had 98%. But it was running,
That's just
it was running
icy
out of the
propyl
stills.
alcohol.
It was running out of the stills, and we tasted it, and we were measuring the alcohol, and we were just drinking it. And yeah, so I've tried like raw fucking spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Steven says the Woodford is only the third bottle of bourbon I've bought. The first one was a high rye. It's at what do you call it? Fucking High West or whatever. High rye.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And Knob Creek cask strength. Second was the Larceny batch.
I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
520.
Everyone loves this Knob Creek, and it's just not for me.
Knob Creek. That's the one with the super fucking extra wax pull tab thing, right? We have never done. That's not true. We did do a Knob Creek. No, we did Pike Creek. Never mind.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Knob Creek's not for me, really. Mitch. Cheers, dog. Guess what we're smoking, Mitch?
Take a wild guess, buddy.
Yeah. Mitch is a Mombacho affiliate.
Now, Steven, are you talking about the Knob Creek or are you talking about the double oak you're drinking right now?
Sean, it has knob in the name. Yep. Not for me, man. I get it, but no thanks. I really like that vatted American malt.
Lost Lantern.
From From Malts and Grains.
That
Lost
pretty
Lantern.
special.
I really friggin' loved that, man. Yeah. It was quite nice.
We went into the fucking woods to find it.
Oh yeah.
You're a bunch of idiots.
What a loser.
Yeah, the Knob Creek. He didn't care for it. Well, there you go. My 2012 GTS is 142.8, and I have a north of 7 private single barrel 149 proof. So technically, neither one of those are bourbon according to these rules.
Yeah.
And then Dan says, I have had Booker's higher than 125.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I could have went into the cask and evaporated water instead of alcohol and got more proof in the end, right?
Okay,
So it
bourbon
doesn't-
gets up in ABV as it ages. Okay.
So it doesn't go into the barrel at more, but it still can go up in ABV, right?
Okay. We're learning. Ty, did Josh pull out that sample of the Larceny I sent out for you two to try?
No, but I know exactly where it is in the sample tree.
Oh, do we want to do that today?
Good, yeah. I got no more scotch left.
There's the Kirkland. Yeah. Such a disdain for the Kirkland.
That one. After 1.75 liters of it, I'm getting sick of it.
It's as big as your head.
Yeah, here's a can of delicious grapefruit beverage.
You had to pick a green can, eh?
Shit.
It's huge. It's fucking huge.
I'm gonna go grab that. Sample.
1.75 liters.
I'm gonna grab that sample.
That is just the bottle that sits here on the table always and gets drank up as we go. Depends on what the climate is, which way it will go. Which one is that? That's that one. North of 7, 149 proof is a 4-grain Canadian made in Ottawa. Okay, so definitely not a bourbon. A Canadian whiskey. Stephen, you mentioned something earlier, and I'm not up to date on what it is you were talking about. We're getting a new definition of Canadian single malts? Is that what's happening, or Canadian style? Then I missed another comment there. Got to light up those Mombachos. Just smoked the Cosecha 2015 a few weeks. That was good. So the new 2016s are like pre-order right now, I think. Again, come to me for factual content. You will be sadly disappointed. I refer to the experts. I may not know the answer, but I know the person that'll have the answer. Yeah. Cool. I don't think I've ever had anything north of 7. Heard of them, seen the bottles, have not tried them. I mean, fuck, we drink so much. I just tried 5 new whiskeys now. Well, 2 of them I've had before, but this is my first one with smoked sheep shit. So that's a thing. Sheep dung smoked. That's a really nice way of saying sheep shit, but yeah. Cool. Cool. Josh left the door open and it's fucking cold. So that's what I'm dealing with. I'm really kind of sad that Lance from Cars and Cubes wasn't able to join us tonight. It would have been fun to have him on while we did this. But once again, I will say thank you so much for an awesome blind tasting. That was a lot of fun. Enjoyed doing that. We have another one that we'll do from the Dark Cloud himself, Sean Kincaid. And if anybody would ever like to send us samples like this, blind sampling, I mean, it was enjoyable to do. I really had fun with it. So thanks once again. Is sheep shit sanitary to burn? Well,
Man, I was thinking the same thing. It seems kind of nasty, and not in a good way. I have Writer's Tears Irish Whiskey Marsala cask finish and Larceny. So I'm going to start with the Writer's Tears.
let me kill a glass. I'm going to kill the Shelter Point. It's going to be the first one I kill.
And folks, remember, with parafilm, you don't have to worry about trying to pick it off. All you have to do is just twist it, and it breaks, and then it becomes much easier to remove after. Much, much easier.
Hit me, baby. One more time. Is anything sanitary when you burn it? Yes, cannabis and tobacco.
That's water.
Oh, I just did that. Here, fill this glass while you got that in your hand, please. Muchas gracias, senor.
Ah. All right. Writer's Tears first. Marsala cask finish. Mitch, you just picked it up. Have you tried it yet?
Now you tell me that, Josh. You know how long it took me to get it off the samples you sent me?
Who said that?
Steven.
Yeah,
Sorry
man.
about that, bro.
Yeah, so after you twist it, you just got to grab the little pieces that are left, and you just pull that right off. Yeah.
It smells Irish.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Found it a bit on the spicy side compared to most Irish, but had a very nice depth. A bit light on the mouthfeel. Is that the same one we're having? This
The
is
Marsala?
That's what this is. I don't know. He said he picked up one. Just picked up a bottle of Writer's Tears. Maybe not this one.
Oh, this is Marsala cask finish, 45%.
That may be mislabeled. What the fuck? How are we supposed to
So-
define when the
so-
guy that knows what it is
Yeah.
doesn't know what it is?
So what is it, Steve? Tell us.
It's Irish.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. Spicy, yeah. This is spicy.
Mitch's was a 40% bourbon cask finish. Yeah, that's not this one. I don't think I care for that.
I don't mind it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm.
We're gonna pour the larceny too, and let it just sit there.
I will finish off this last little tiny bit of Lecheg. Now, who gave you this Lecheg?
Dan,
Oh,
yeah, hand bottled it in Scotland, brought it back for me.
fucking gem. No Canadian single malt can be any malted grain. Okay, yeah. I missed what you guys were talking about earlier. This is a new thing happening or what?
Canadian single malt can be any malted grain. Yeah, they got a couple malted rye out there, and there was a malted wheat, I think, wasn't there? Yeah. See, air film, just simply twist it off.
So simple. Oh my.
Yep. So this larceny, what's the big deal? Tell us.
Barrel proof.
See how easy that comes off, Steve? Like tricks of the trade, son.
I just sent you boys a 100% malted rye to review on the channel.
Who?
Mr. Kincaid. Is it in the mystery sample or you said something else?
yeah, that half bottle, right, Sean?
Oh, the Elk Island.
Yeah. Is that the one, Sean?
I think so. It must be.
I had a little taste of
It
that.
said 100% rye.
I had a little taste of that. Sorry, I ripped it in half.
Ripped what in half? Oh, the other half is for me.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that till I'm done alcohol.
Oh,
You go ahead and enjoy that. Thank you so much, though.
no, I would never.
No, I insist. I
Please.
insist. I insist.
I won't do it.
What's the ABV on this?
61.1%. Whiskey Advocates Whiskey of the Year 2020. Whiskey, overall Whiskey of the Year. Went to a bourbon.
I thought they said the Lagavulin.
That was
Nick
2020.
Offerman.
2020.
Oh. You sure?
Yeah, it says right there, 2020.
Oh, that's the 20. Okay. Sorry. So sorry. Whiskey Advocate picked it as their top whiskey last year or the year before, 2020. That larceny, I was so... Okay, you could have waited until we tried it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. It's got like a little bit of a soapy kind of something going on there.
It's fucking hot.
Yeah, it's hot, yeah. I'm gonna have a nice little sploosh in there.
A little more. There we go. Oh, oily.
Yeah. Look at that.
It's a wheated bourbon. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Super oily, right? Wheated bourbon.
Chocolatey now a little bit.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm not disappointed with it.
No, I'm not either, Sean, to be
It's
honest.
still hot though.
Sean seems to be like me, and if it's not Irishy enough, it's not always in his wheelhouse, maybe. For me, I prefer things to be scotchy. I wouldn't purchase this bottle.
Well, it's bourbon. No one expects
Yeah, but
you to buy
even after
bourbon.
tasting it, I wouldn't buy it. But it's good. It's fine.
I thought it drank way lower than the ABV that Knob Creek was friggin' hot.
I'm gonna put a little touch more water.
I brought this down to probably 45, and I don't mind that at all.
Let that sit for a hot minute.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Sean, not your thing. Now, excuse me. How much was that bottle of whiskey? Because that's going to change everything now. Peter, if you don't mind, I would like to call you Pete. How do you feel about that?
In the meantime, he asked,
Yeah.
Did you try the Lecheg from Valence and Mallet Sherry finish?
No, I did not.
Amazing 10 years ago.
I have a bottle downstairs, and it's just waiting its turn, right? In the Lecheg bunker, man. That's all. It's just waiting its turn. Yeah. I didn't crack it right away because there's fucking 50 other Lechegs in line, right?
Only 50?
Well, 50 in line before it, and about 72 in line after. No, I don't know. There's probably 50 or 60 or 70 Lechegs around here, but yeah, I will
He
share.
wasn't asking us. He didn't give a fuck. He was asking Dan if he did.
Oh shit, my bad.
Serious bottle, apparently.
Yeah, I heard that. I want a sample of it, so maybe I should reach out because I don't want to open my bottle yet. It's really pretty, but if someone stops by, we can open it.
Yeah, Peter, just come here.
Yeah, I could be persuaded to open anything. Mostly, if you say we should open that, I will.
That's all it takes.
I opened an 89 Mortlock 22 or 23-year-old or something today. 1980, I think it was 9.
89, the Octave.
The Octave, yeah. Fucking phenomenal. Oh, my God. It was so fucking good. I just loved it.
We drank some fabulous stuff this weekend.
Yeah, Dan, I will share. So, yeah. We could have cracked it when you were here. We were drinking. Yep.
Maybe he didn't know you had it.
Well, he was downstairs looking at the Lecheg bunker.
Oh.
It's not hidden, right?
Peter got his sample from Rob Whiskey in the 6.
Well, maybe I'll reach out to Rob. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll see if Rob will send me a little sample. If he has any left, which he may not.
If it's really good, probably not, right?
Fuck, if it's really good, like I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna save this for a year and see what has happened, right? And then 1 month later, I'm like, fuck, too bad this is gone forever.
So I'm going to jump back up to just something quickly. Stephen and Sean, they've been talking about the bourbons and the weeded bourbons, and that Sean was disappointed in this larceny. He said that he really likes weeded bourbons and high proof especially. He was disappointed in this one.
I'm sorry, I actually wasn't listening to that.
Well, I'm not going to repeat it.
All right.
Okay. I like this one. But again, I am not very well versed in weeded bourbons. So, we'll find out.
I like weeded bourbons. 107 is weeded, right? Weller's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weller. I like Weller's.
I know you will. Whiskey Heathens. Rob should be banned from Alberta. He always has another bottle. And Sean agrees. Well, I don't know what's going on there. Sounds angry and more infighting.
I
don't
believe
care for that.
Dan is picking a fight.
Not with John. They agree.
I am smoking Liga, my favorite.
And I am smoking the Tierra Vulcan.
I smoked one of those earlier today. They're lovely, man. They're inexpensive and they're lovely. What do you think of it?
I think that I stopped to eat pizza and was talking too much. But so far, it's been a good burn. It's been flavorful.
Steve, which Woody Creek were you disappointed in? I'm curious.
Take that one.
Yeah, I'm curious to know, Steve.
There's no way it was the Olathe because that shit was fucking
Yeah, I would be shocked. Maybe the wheated bourbon he was disappointed with. I don't recall having tasted that one.
No, we did the rye. We did the Olathe corn, the Real Talk Ryan Jesperson edition. That was all I had.
Folks, we're going to shut down this conversation right now about interprovincial shipping, and there's just too many different varying opinions. And while on the whiskey, it's best to leave that because it starts getting into a heated argument. So let's move forward and find out again what people are drinking tonight. Mitch, what are you smoking?
I would like to know Steven's thoughts on the double oak. Now that he's had some time to sit with it and been drinking it, I'd like to know what he thinks.
Yeah. Dan, don't call me Trudeau, partner.
I don't think he was talking to you.
Okay, good. It says the Whiskey Heathens, so.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
then maybe he was talking to you.
No, son.
I'm having another slice. I didn't realize how hungry I was.
Well, you tell us, come on, buddy.
Don't it
Courtney's
always
like-
seem to go? God damn it. Fuck.
Gordon's like, that's not enough pizza.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a full pizza. Delicious. Yeah, what are you drinking? What are you smoking?
What are you eating?
Yeah, and Steve. Oh, Steve said he's disappointed that he couldn't get any. Fuck you, Steve. I was disappointed with the Woody Creek. Disappointed that I couldn't get any.
Well played. Next time. ...
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll take it your word. Weller, Willett, Old Fitzgerald, Smooth Ambler, Garrison Bros, then that shit called Pappy. All weeded. Other than Pappy, I like them.
I like Pappy. Sean, come on. But.
I don't like the
Yeah,
price.
I'm not like. It doesn't reflect the price in any way, shape, or form. Not even remotely. Pappy is tasty, and I'd pay $70 for it, right? But that's probably all.
Don't we have some Pappy cigars that we're waiting for a new bottle of Pappy to come
Yeah,
to smoke and drink with?
Brad actually has a bottle. I think it's Old Rip. We want Pappy because the cigar is Pappy, right? But yeah, Sean, I get it, man. Like, don't I fucking ever get it, man? It's just Pappy at Real Deal. I don't agree with that, Sean. Come on, man. You can't just hate everything.
He can. He's the dark cloud.
Like, fuck.
Fuck marzipan, he
Yeah,
says.
like
But love treacle. What did we read fucking
Sean.
treacle today?
Sean, you fuck. Pappy at $70. Yeah, man, it's not overpriced at that. But $2,000.
$8,000?
What are you fucking sniffing glue? Like,
No, you're drinking Pappy.
what's wrong with you though?
You have more money.
The young Pappy. Yeah, Sean. I wouldn't buy a Pappy 23 for $270. I don't have any use for that.
You can't buy Pappy 23 for $270.
Well, manufacturer's retail price, people do get it for that price sometimes, right? I would buy it and then immediately sell it to Gino at cost.
I have
Here
a
you
bottle
go.
of Blanton's. We should do a Blanton's episode.
The Pappy, or not Pappy, the old Rip Van Winkle or whatever is $70 manufacturer suggested retail price. So that's what the flyer
If
said.
anybody has Pappy, I would think it would be Gino.
Yeah, maybe.
He did show me his massive collection. It's very impressive. He got some super cool shit in there. I would buy it if I won the lotto to get it. I wouldn't leave the parking lot with me, though. I promise that. What? It wouldn't leave the parking lot with me, though. You just gonna drink the whole thing in the fucking parking lot?
No, he wouldn't have to leave the parking lot because someone would offer him cash immediately in the parking lot. It's happened before.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
it's happened before, man.
Really? People
Like
are
right
just
now,
"You got it?"
old Rip Van Winkle, $1,000 for the 10-year-old.
Got a lot of bourbon nose, but I think a ton more cherry, almost to the point of Vicks cherry cough drops wrapped in caramel. Totally different palate, though. He's talking about the double oak. Interesting. Sorry, Josh. You know I love you, and you're prettier.
Dan,
than
listen,
Justina.
I forgot we were fighting until you just brought it up. Now I'm angry again. I'm just kidding.
Carrie McGowan, hello, sir. You
Carrie,
calling the Kraken
Carrie, you
21.
lovely, lovely bastard. What a lovely fuck. Man, I gotta tell you. Right here, I was looking at the suggested retail price. This was a couple years ago. 49, 59, 79, 99, 149, and 249 for the 23. And the 240 or the 23 is now $8,000 to $10,000 in the parking lot.
That's insane.
Trading a Pappy Van Winkle for a Port Ellen is my hope in the lottery. Man, yes, I would do that in 1 fucking second. And then I'd crack the Port Ellen and chug it with my buddies. Man, calling the Kraken. Ah, Jesus. We still have a rogue 21-year-old cask. Somewhere. Still haven't found it. It's being rerouted a bunch of different distribution centers in Alberta. And there's 6 bottles that me and the homies are just waiting for. Like, oh, man. Why does it have to be like this? I was not impressed.
It's a conspiracy against you directly.
I don't think that. But, well, I didn't think that.
Well, you're welcome.
Oh, God. Actually, I don't care. But I do care because the boys gave me the money and we bought a case.
Stop, Bears.
And there's no whiskey. So I'm going to have to request a refund. I was talking to him last week and it still hasn't showed up. I emailed Opimi and then they didn't get back to me. So, like, come on.
Don't we have an inside guy for that shit?
That's who I emailed.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm still talking about that double of vanilla, caramel, sweet, chalky undertone, little drying, all in all.
A little drying. Yeah, totally. That's what I liked about it.
I'll send you some until you get yours if you want.
No, I got a whole bunch of 21-year-olds down there from different years. But we ordered a case together, and it's just fucking gone. No, it's not DHL. It was Alberta Customs that fucked it up. They sent it to the wrong distribution center. It ended up in Grand Prairie and then got rerouted, and now it's just in line waiting for everything else.
So it's lost. There's a guy on YouTube that did this whole thing with
Steve.
DHL.
That's the one I'm waiting for still.
And he put Apple Air tags in an envelope to ship things to North Korea to see what would happen. And eventually, it's a 30-minute fucking video series, but it showed every time it landed, the air tags work whenever they can get Bluetooth or Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
They can tell you where they are. And it was being told that it was in North Korea, and it was never anywhere fucking near it. It was usually in Germany and shit. But he was getting updates saying it was delivered and shit. And it's like impossible. DHL is basically the worst, is what it came down to.
Man.
DHL has made more of a mess in Canada than I ever thought he. Yeah, that's right. DHL is fucking terrible.
Some of the boys are waiting on shipments from November. I'm waiting on mine from December still. Just sitting in Ontario. Apparently, they're waiting until they get enough to make it feasible for them to ship. So they're just holding all their packages hostage. Fucking idiots, man.
Crazy fucks. DHL can suck my ass.
Mm-hmm.
However, they do have a pretty cool drone delivery system in Africa. But, yeah, other than that,
too bad that's no fucking good to us here.
Yeah, it was really not. Great for delivering medical supplies to remote Rwandan villages and whatnot. Josh, did you get your whiskey from there that was supposed to be in when I was out there? Is that the one he's
That's
talking
the
about?
one, man.
Oh, I'll just shut the fuck up then. I'm way behind. Yeah. This is lovely, by the way. I am looking forward to those Cosecha 2016s.
Did you order something?
No, I figure we will.
I'm worried they're small.
Think so?
Yeah. Oh, I guess you can smoke too.
AGLC says there is stuff from October still in Ontario with DHL. Maybe it goes through.
Man,
BC
right now,
first.
Scotch Whiskey Auction said they're not shipping to Canada. Like they're waiting. And I got bottles over there in storage, man. Right?
Maybe it goes through BC first. I went from a 2-day standard shipping from Amazon to 2 weeks lately. Do what I do. Call who you ordered from and have it returned at DHL's expense and the reship from UPS.
Yeah. So, Dan, we had this conversation already. They're not willing to do that.
I got what I was waiting for in a week. If anyone wants to send me Pappy samples, I definitely appreciate it and return the favor with stuff I have. Now, I will say Eugene has a pretty substantial bourbon collection.
A vast array.
Yeah. And I'm not up to date on all my bourbons, but he had some shit. He had some shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Things I'd never heard of, things I'd never seen on store shelves. The way Josh has a Glenbergie Lecheg bunker, Gino has a bourbon bunker.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He's my go-to bourbon authority.
That's our bourbon guy?
Yep.
All right, then.
Fine Things Fermented is the legendary beer sensei.
Absolutely. He never joins us for these, but he should. He was out at Patty's last night when he could have been at a whiskey tasting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Fucking savages. So, want to talk about last night? Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. McMurray Malt Maniacs hosted Carmore tasting. And it was a lovely turnout. Bearded Dave brought us through some rare beauties.
At Whiskey Insights on Instagram.
Yep.
What a gem.
What a great time. We went over and had a few drinks with Paul after.
I did not, but I had many things to accomplish.
I
However,
had nothing. I'm wide open.
sounds like I missed a great time.
It was a good time.
And I'll take this opportunity to mention that Josh, with his fat bearded sidekick Ty, will be presenting March 11th with the McMurray Malt Maniacs,
Mhm.
I believe at the Legion,
Glendronach.
all Glendronachs.
Mhm.
And I don't know if you know how we do things. Just because it's written on the lineup, that's what will be there. Probably going to be some malts, the
Yeah.
not written down, little secret bottle. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Who's to say? But yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. So if you are in the Fort McMurray area or Edmonton and are willing to drive, there are multiple people that have offered their rooms to stay.
Mhm.
Make it a weekend trip. I encourage that. Come up, have some fun. Maybe we'll record some episodes with you. Who knows?
Smoke a cigar.
Oh, or 2 or 3 or 4.
Mhm.
It's a wild, magical world out there. And you should be a part of it. So come join us. Whiskey Heathens hosting the McMurray Malt Maniacs, March 11th at the Legion, 7 o'clock. And I believe it falls on steak night as well. Get there early, smash some food into your face holes, and have a great time. Drink with us. Good times. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
Mhm.
Had a great time last night, though.
Me too. That Bearded Dave is a gem.
I'm going to dip into this Okanagan Spirits again.
I'm on the larceny. I'm saving the Irish. Well, wait, what was it? That wasn't Irish.
Yep, yeah.
What were we drinking?
It was the Irish.
Oh, Writer's Tears. Yeah.
Writers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Writer's Tears way better than the larceny.
I'm going to dive back into it now. got a Ben Nevis 6-year peated sherry bomb from Carn Moore. Yeah, you did.
Yummy. Yummy.
And Steven, damn, it's still 10 below there in March. Whatever.
10 below.
Yeah, so shorts and t-shirt weather.
Yeah,
What's the
that's
problem?
warm, man. That's
Yeah.
good.
I don't get it. What's your problem? What's your issue? What's your major malfunction? Who? What do you think, Josh?
Fuck, I don't know what to think.
I don't want to think either. I put the invite out for anyone to join us, and basically everyone just said, fuck you.
Yeah, maybe we'll keep it at a one stogie night tonight.
Oh, yeah, we'll stop this at 2 hours.
Yeah. We've had a
I do have to work tomorrow.
long weekend.
Oh, man, once again,
Always
absolutely fucking beautiful.
Always beautiful.
Never overglued.
I'm gonna
No
put it to the
issues.
test here live right in front of you.
I can make a prediction. I bet it works out
I
just
bet you.
fine. Bam.
Every time.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Congratulations, Jared, too. He's now the president of Mombacho.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Big shout out.
Yeah,
We should do a special live for that and have him back on one
we
night.
really should. What a
What-
great guest. Man.
One of the best guests we've ever had.
Yeah,
That is for
yeah.
sure.
Mitch, we'll work something out. We'll do a little Mombacho thing. Yeah. Actually, the 26th, I think we're trying to do that.
I have to update my schedule with this new job. I have a schedule calendar, and I haven't updated it. It's still in the old one. They let me know in advance when I'm working, but yeah, I'll get on that. We'll turn that dream into a reality.
Yep.
There was something else I was excited about in the whiskey world that's happening.
What's that?
I don't fucking remember.
It's gone.
I got myself a Glenmorangie Tale of Winter.
Yeah, that's right.
I did. Thank you to the Sniper Trail and the glorious heathen bastards out there that help us out. And
You're just gonna bunker that for a bit, or just curious?
I don't know, man. I really want to try it, but at the same time, I kind of want to bunker it.
There's probably samples out there somewhere we can reach out and do some trading. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me reach out to the Secret Council of Underground Whiskey Nerds.
How did I like it compared to the cake? I haven't had it yet. That's the
I
problem.
like
here,
the
Steve.
cake.
I really like the cake.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of things that are done in Hungarian oak of any kind, let alone dessert casks.
Yeah,
So,
dessert casks. Like, fucking get inside of it.
do we like dessert?
Fuck, do we ever?
No. Finish up with a Smoke Wagon UCUF. I don't know what those letters mean. However, I've never had a Smoke Wagon either because I never see them on shelves.
I had a smoke wagon. Someone poured me a smoke wagon. I think it was probably Gino.
That would make sense.
Yep.
If I do crack that bottle, Steve, we will do an episode and we will try to compare it to the cake and see what's up. But it won't really matter at that point because it's all gone.
Mitch says, I've got a few guests lined up for my Mombacho pairing series starting in March. Tell us more.
Yeah, let us know. If you don't want to talk about it here, you reach out to us. And
Yeah,
we'll,
sure.
We'll sort something out. We'll make it happen.
Eugene says, uncut, unfiltered.
Oh, okay. I have an Irish whiskey finish in Hungarian oak.
So, Steve, I did not hear it being hyped up that much. I heard people say they enjoyed it, and it was $125 plus shipping. Can't be mad at that. Yep, we said it was good. We poured it on cake, and we said it was good, and I stand by that, man.
It was good.
Yeah,
I liked it a
I
lot.
liked it a lot,
That's
too.
why I wanted the Tale of Winter.
Just to see.
Yeah.
You have an Irish finished in Hungarian oak. Yeah, see, Gino did pour me that smoke wagon. I knew it.
Okay. I have an Irish whiskey finished in Malbec wine casks, the Temple Bar.
I'm very excited to try that.
So am I. We're going to
have to
record
do an
that.
episode on that.
We're going to record that next time we record. We got a bunch of shit lined up to record It's going to be one of those ones where we do like 6 episodes in a day. Maybe we'll save that one for the end when we're shit-faced. Because those are the episodes you guys love, apparently. I mean, us too. They're fun to film.
They're fun. Yeah.
I just poured both the Buffalo Trace kosher wheat and the kosher rye. So, refresh my memory. Kosher just means it's blessed by a rabbi. Besides that, is there any difference? Or at least the wheat is blessed by a rabbi. I don't think the finished bottle is. I don't know. What do you think of it? I'm curious because, again, it's something else I've never seen on store shelves. I didn't care for just a regular Buffalo Trace release. And
Oh God, that was sucked.
yeah.
People love it though.
Yeah, I know. My one friend, Kyle, got all upset. He's like, "You dumping on my buff, bro?" He's getting cranky about it. I'm like, well, I don't know, man. It just wasn't for me. There's better bourbons out there, basically.
Oh my God, yes.
I have a couple of High West Rendezvous rye barrels select, finished in Hungarian casks. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Because
and
I really like the High West Campfire, even though people shit on that too. I think it's fantastic.
oh, I love that.
My mother loves that.
That's
I buy her
yummy.
a bottle every time I go to visit her.
Yeah, fuck off. That's yummy.
Yeah.
Mitch, is this on Instagram or YouTube that you're planning these tastings? Because I would like to tune in.
Mhm.
That writer's tears now. Yum.
Going back to the larceny.
Yum, 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 yum. I drank all my larceny. Yeah,
Still
Mitch,
have some
I
of that
definitely
writer's
would
tears.
like to turn on the bell for that. I don't want to miss that.
Not sure, but it is not in Alberta. Oh, Smoke Wagon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's talking about the kosher wheat and kosher rye.
Purge time.
He's going to do it live on Instagram and then try and edit the audio and release it as a pado. I assume he means podcast.
Oh, cool, man.
Oh, podcast series. Mitch, do you have a whiskey podcast that we are unaware of at this time that we should? I'll add another one. I listened to 3 other whiskey podcasts.
I listened to exactly one.
Yes, well, holy fuck, it's really snowing out there. God damn it. Yeah. So, Mitch, podcast. Let me hear about it. What do you got going on, buddy? I have the privilege of listening to roughly 8 hours of podcasts every day. And I run the gamut from comedy to politics to in-depth permanent details on movie reviews to whiskey to far right-wing shit to far left-wing shit and everything in between. I'm a huge podcast fan. So tell me what you got going on, buddy. I assume it would be a cigar podcast, not a whiskey podcast. Well, who knows?
Man, there's so much smoke.
And then Dan says, I have a bag of bacon-flavored kosher chips. We have a bacon-flavored whiskey that we've not done an episode on. I can tell you right now, it's fucking gross. It's bad, man. I have 2 bottles of it. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with it. I'm going to have to give it to Cocktails by Boots to make something with it.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have a special guest come and drink it with us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No podcast yet.
We just need to arrange a date.
Well, he's probably not coming this cold weather. Nope. He's a fair weather guest. Jeez, holy fuck, you all right?
Sat on the corner.
No podcast yet. It will be a pairing podcast, cigars, whiskey, and food. Hopefully, first episode will be in by March.
Cool.
I will let y'all know for sure.
Cool.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Please do.
Excited to hear more.
I wasn't kidding. Let me just show you guys here. So this is how serious I am with this shit. This is my home screen on my phone. And right there, dead center, first one, Podcast Addict. Okay? When I click on that, it will show you all the podcasts that I listen to on the regular. Okay? And this is what I do all day long. Listen to podcasts, learn things, get entertained, laugh, enjoy life. It's my go-to. I don't even listen to music at work anymore. Listen to music on the drive to and from. Usually some hardcore gangster rap to get me excited for the day. And and then maybe a little bit of folk, soft rock, old country to wind down. Not for Josh. You don't give a fuck about country. If you do white whiskey throttle, a store in Buffalo is getting rid of them at $49 each, US. We bought 8 bottles back in 2016. Well, holy fuck. All right, then. What do you think, Josh?
Getting into wind down time.
Yeah, probably got another 15 minutes in us.
Yep.
I like doing these a little bit earlier.
Me too. Earlier is way better.
In the future, in the next few months, we will be able to do these more regularly with a 7 o'clock start time. I will drive to work on those days, come straight here. And then on the days that we have them where I'm not working, I'll be here early. But we'll just record and already be half in the bag before we do these. Because that's what you guys like. Fucking heathens. If you have kosher lobster chips, that would be impressive. We need to talk. Okay. They're going on about kosher stuff, and I don't give a fuck about lobster chips. That sounds weird as shit to me.
I would try anything.
I won't. Probably kill me.
I just bought Steve-O's hot sauce for your butthole.
Are you going to butt chug it?
No.
It's for your butthole, Josh.
Well, I'll try some.
I mean, you can eat it, but it's made to be put directly into your asshole with a turkey baster.
No.
Yes.
The picture on the bottle is the bottle itself in his ass.
Oh, turkey baster's easier, but if you think you got the
Easier.
dexterity, get the
Yeah.
fucking bottle in there. Good
I
for
don't
you.
have the dexterity, but I have some limber friends.
They don't need to be limber to fucking squeeze a bottle of hot sauce into your asshole.
No, but they got to be brave.
That's true. That does sound dangerous.
I had my asshole shaved one time when I had surgery on my colon.
Shaved it, or you used the poor man's wax method and used duct
Well, they were changing one of the wound packages in my rectum. And
tape? Damn near killed them.
yeah, you know what? I'll just stop there. Yep.
You don't think the people want to hear? Oh, they're all gone. Never mind.
Yeah, everybody's gone. So yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
If you can still hear us in the background and would like to come back, we'll stop talking about anus.
Yeah, sorry about that.
For now.
Just got away from me for a quick second.
That's what she said. What a bunch of fucking fools. Anyway, I will just quickly run down what we did earlier today in case you missed it and you're wondering what the fuck's going on here. This gentleman, Cars and Cubes on Instagram, okay, Lance, aka Lance, sent us these bottles blind, and he sent us awesome cars. Josh got a Shelby Cobra, and I got a Corvette Stingray.
Nice.
Super fucking cool.
Very cool.
And we tried them blind. We put them in the order of what we liked best, from least to worst. Tried to pick out the Canadian, and to me, the most intriguing was that one right there, the Floki Young Malt
Very
from
odd.
Iceland.
Very odd.
Smoked sheep shit. Most places would use peat. I think Long Branch uses mesquite, smoked mesquite wood. These guys went with sheep shit. And you know what? I liked it. It's weird to say.
It was okay.
I liked it.
I would not purchase a bottle.
I would.
Well,
I
now
would
knowing
purchase
what
a
it is, I would. Just because of sheep shit fucking smoked whiskey. So yeah, I would have a bottle here for someone to try, right? It was interesting and fun. Yep. I think we guessed the Canadian, didn't we?
I'm cooking some tenderloin.
One of the Canadians.
You did. I didn't. There is 2 Canadians, which is weird. Yeah, he fucking pick out which one is Canadian. What did he say exactly? Can you pick out a Canadian?
Oh.
We did. You got one.
We did pick a Canadian.
But we didn't know what it was.
Hey, cheers, Mitch.
And we had 2.
Take care, homie.
Heading home now. Talk to you later, boys. Have a good night. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for joining us. And please keep us up to date on this podcast. I am very interested. I don't know if you know this, but being in the wild, remote suburb of Edmonton we call Fort McMurray, for us to go for a trip to Costco or to go see friends It's about a 4.5 hour drive. And that's when I also catch up on more podcasts while Josh plays on his phone or does some work on his phone. I drive and listen to ridiculous shit. And every now and then I'll just be listening to one of my comedy podcasts. Josh isn't paying attention, but all of a sudden his ears will perk up and he'll lift his head from his phone and go, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Yeah, yeah. Also, I'm a great driving companion because I very rarely sleep.
I don't give a fuck if you sleep.
Yeah, I'm awake the whole time, smoking stogies, crumbling marijuana on your sofa.
You do spill a lot of fucking weed in my car.
Mhm.
Like a lot.
I do.
You could smoke the floor mats.
I wouldn't, but you could. Oh my God, Joe Christ.
Oh, we are not worthy.
Wow.
Sir, we were talking about you today, actually.
Who are you, glorious human being?
Come up in a lot of conversations.
You
Not
do,
all
man.
of them sexual.
All of them fucking good, though.
Yes. Don't think anyone who's ever met you has
Nah.
a bad thing to say about you.
Yeah, man.
So thank you for joining
Yeah,
us.
thanks for joining us, Joe, my friend.
We're wrapping up pretty soon here, bud. But
Yep.
yeah, thanks
Yep.
for coming in.
Yep.
We were talking about, that doesn't really matter what we were talking about. We were just saying nice things about you.
Mm-hmm.
Not our place to say your business on air.
Correct.
And Dave Woodley,
Woody, hey, buddy.
another gentleman. We were just talking about the wonderful sniper trail and how I was able to procure a bottle of Glenmorangie's Tale of Winter. It's
Yep.
because of lovely people like you, sir. Thank you. I'm jumping between all these samples and this larceny. I let it sit for a bit. I'm liking it more.
I like the Irish. The
Yeah.
reddish tears, yeah. Gem of the night for me was Lafroy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, mainly because it's the Cardias and not the port cask wine finish that I absolutely fucking love,
That's good.
but the PX. So one of the things I learned yesterday,
Thank you, Joe Christ.
what do you say?
Love watching you guys.
Buddy, we love talking about you.
We do.
One of the things I learned yesterday, and I kind of knew it, but I didn't know the extent of it, is we learned the cost of an empty sherry hogshead. So apparently the reason why sherried whiskeys are so fucking expensive, someone can correct me if I'm wrong here, maybe you were paying attention as well, and someone else might know, but on average to get an empty bourbon barrel from the States is roughly $300. I think that was including the shipping and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay. Much less for the actual barrel itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shipping is what costs the most.
But to get a sherry hogshead can be around $3,000. And then a PX, Pedro Jimenez sherry cask can be upwards of $8,000 to $10,000 for the hogshead barrel. Just fucking nuts. Whiskey Throttle, Dan is saying $100 and $1,500.
I spent $112 on my barrel that I bought from Jack Daniel's warehouse.
Was it a full and completely intact barrel that you could have used for something if you wanted to?
Absolutely.
All right, then.
I used it and made it sink.
Yes, you did. I meant could you
I know.
use it to put liquid in
And you
it?
could.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the numbers I was told last night were different than yours, Dan. But maybe you're just talking about strictly the cost of the barrels themselves.
Well, shipping for me, the barrel was $112. Shipping was over $400.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's the thing. I got my Heaven's Hill barrel for free. Well, fuck you.
When I was trying to make the barrel sink, I called a bunch of Canadian distilleries.
No one wanted to
And they
sell
were like,
anything.
no, our casks are too precious.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, man, whatever. Jack
So
Daniels.
sorry.
And they were like, we can sell you whatever you want, my love.
Really?
Yep. And then she called me back. She's like, I got some bad news. And I was like, lay it on me, girl. She said, shipping is over $400 US. And I was like, do you take credit card? And she said, yes, I do.
It would almost have been cheaper to drive down to
That was
pick it up
insurance, though,
ourselves.
right? Insurance paid it all.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, fair enough.
Because I had a barrel here, right?
Yeah.
It was an old shitty barrel, but I still had it, and it was fucking cool. And I used to store things on it.
Yeah.
And insurance was like, man, replace your Jack Daniels barrel. There's a logo of Jack Daniels on it. So replace the barrel. It cost almost $1,000 delivered to my door. inside my house.
Fucking nuts, man.
Yeah. Because of the shipping. Man. The
Best
shipping was brutal.
rarer sherry casks are probably up at that price high, but normal sherry probably a fraction.
Yeah, exactly. He was talking about
He was talking about hogshead too. He was
and
explaining
special Oloroso casks
Yeah.
and stuff like that too.
So that's why, because of the price of just the empty barrel. Nice. Did you just pull that out of your ass?
Well, in my
Kind
belly
of.
button.
Wicked. But yeah, that's what he was going on about. And it was super cool to learn. Dudes, I know a guy brings in by the truckload, sells for $300.
Yeah. You know what is fucking? It's probably the same motherfucker. I called him up and I was like, "Yo, I want one of these barrels. Where are they from? Does it have a logo? Because I'd like to display it front and center, right?" And he's like, "It's none of your business where I get these. I'm not having some punk like you scoop in and steal my business." That was his response to my email inquiry.
Is that the guy that comes up to Fort McMurray
I have no
once a
idea
year to sell
who he
barrel
was,
shit?
but he was the stupidest motherfucker, man.
Give me that information. Let's blast this cunt.
I don't know. I'll have to find it.
No,
now.
I don't need it right
Yeah,
now. We'll
yeah.
talk about it another time.
But yeah, he's like, "You will not be going to my source and taking my barrels and undercutting me." And I was like, "Partner, I'm trying to make a bar. Like, I need it for a sink. Like, what do you fucking
Just want to
talking
know
about?"
if it's fucking
Yeah,
logoed or
I want. Yeah,
burned
that's
in
what I
or
want,
etched
right?
or whatnot.
And he was like, "No, you prick." Yeah, I was like, "Buddy, you're
Wow,
cracked."
what an
man."
ignorant fuck.
So
Put
if
him on
that's him,
blast.
Dan, and that's your buddy, you can direct quote me on this. Fuck
Fuck
you, man.
you.
Yeah, you fucking prick.
He didn't say it's his buddy. He just says he knows a guy.
Well,
Now,
he
we
said-
all know guys.
If
And a
that's,
lot of those guys
if that's
are
him,
pricks.
he's a fucking cunt.
Getting heated in the
Mhm.
last fucking 10 minutes
Yeah,
of this
this
show.
fucking guy. What a loser, man.
Larceny. We did. Gone.
Dan, I couldn't believe it, man. This guy was just like,
He doesn't talk to us
Outraged.
on teenagers like that. Fuck. Oh, so he talks to you like an old man that you are, you old man.
that's why we call you Uncle Dan, behind your back and to your face.
Can get wine barrels around here for $100. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
same thing, man. You could buy them at Home Hard or at Canadian Tire now.
Yeah. They were like $50
Yeah.
on sale, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for actual legit barrels. I did talk to a distillery, or not a distillery, a vineyard winery in Kelowna, one of my favorite wineries, and asked them about purchasing a barrel so that we could send it off to a distillery that wanted to make something with us. Now, there's a distillery called Glenmoray, and they generally make garbage whiskey, with the odd exception, and one of those exceptions being
Chardonnay cask.
that's correct. So, my favorite Chardonnay comes from Canada, comes from Kelowna. My absolute favorite was 2014, but that's obviously gone now.
July
But
2020.
the last one I had from them was I bought a case of their 2020 Chardonnay, and it was just as fucking good. Fruit juice.
I will
breakfast
have a
wine.
bottle of your oakiest Chardonnay, please.
It was not very oaky. It was very fruity and delightful.
I like the butteriness in some Chardonnays.
But I want to get a cask from them and ship it off to the distillery, our friend's distillery, and have them put some whiskey in it,
That'd be super
so that
fun.
we can have a BC wine cask Ontario whiskey collaboration to bring here to Alberta.
I think
I
that'd be
think
fun.
it'd be fucking delicious.
Yep.
Hopefully I can get that done this summer. And I will literally go and physically pick up the barrel and physically deliver it. I will do the cross-country tour just to make the whole journey worthwhile, so that in 3 years' time I can get some bottles and fucking love on it. So, no, not expired barrels. These are from the winery. Cool. I don't know if I would put new make into a wine barrel directly. No charring in a white barrel, so you won't get that benefit. Yeah, well, that's not what I was talking about exactly. They have their own barrels. They use charred barrels and whatnot. They do all that. But I was thinking for finish, I would like to see it in there for quite a while. Irish whiskey and Canadian ice wine casks. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Glenora did a lovely Glen Breton that was a 10-year-old, I think. Cask strength, finished in ice wine casks. very intense, very fiery, hot whiskey, but with a ton of water. Delicious.
There's a lot of cool shit happening in Canada. This new single malt thing that I was unaware of, I'm going to have to learn more about it.
Wow.
Whatever you guys were talking about at the beginning of the show with Steven about the Canadian single malt standards and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Well, Canada has the 111th rule as well. And to be Canadian whiskey, it needs to be made in a traditional Canadian way, bearing traditional Canadian flavors. So, for
That's
example,
the rules.
Yeah, like a Canadian rye whiskey is 100% corn, and they just fucking lie and say it's rye
That's
because
upsetting.
it's Canadian rye made in a traditional Canadian way, bearing a traditional Canadian flavor. I'm looking at the 17-year-old. I think it was Mount Royal or something like that.
Mount Logan.
Mount Logan, 100% corn whiskey, and they have Canadian rye put on the bottle. You fucking losers.
So who determined these rules? Who do we talk to about getting that changed?
Well, no one's going to give a shit what we got to say.
I don't know. Contact your local MP. Tell them to go fuck themselves. You're a piece of shit career politician. And then ask them to do something for you, for which they will not do. Yeah. Because it is a style. Okay.
Yep.
Steve, you need to do the STR technique for wine barrels. Has to be better than the Gretzky 99. Yeah, anything's going to be better. I haven't had a whiskey from that Gretzky 99 that I've liked. I haven't had a fucking beer from them I've liked. I haven't had a wine from them I've liked. I was really disappointed because Wayne Gretzky was one of my heroes growing up. Excellent puck handler, garbage booze maker. If he has any input whatsoever.
Yeah.
But he put his name on it. So
I don't give a shit about Wayne Gretzky.
it's only available in Ontario. What are you talking about? Writer's Tears has an ice wine finish, BC exclusive. No, apparently it's an Ontario exclusive. Let's fight about it. Okay. Canadian rye whiskey. LOL. Also, rumor is a Canadian rye being matured in a French red wine cask and finished in port. Same problem. Not for me. Okay. Whiskey is, I had a rye beer by 99 that was good, in my opinion. I have not had the rye beer. I might try it. The last rye beer I had was a rye milk stout from, I think, fucking Rimby or Pinoca. And it wasn't great. It wasn't good. Gene is here.
Hey, Gene.
Ben Demon Hunter is here,
Hey,
and he
Ben.
says, I'm his hero. I'm so sorry about your life choices, Ben.
Yeah. Raise your standards, Ben.
Yeah, I'm really, really sad that I disappoint you in that way. I can't say one of the tell Ty how I feel. Gotta go. Well, thanks, man. I mean, I shouldn't be. Please find better heroes. I suggest you find a song by Hank the Third.
Okay,
Called
Dan.
Country Heroes.
Do that, Dan. I'll give him a bottle away at least.
Sitting here drinking whiskey with all my country heroes. Give that beer to Ty, and I will give you another bottle for your live. So he wants to see me drink this beer in the shower.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sheep shit, bro.
Good.
It's
Let it
hay.
smell again.
It's hay. It's barnyard.
Yeah,
it's
it is,
fucking
yeah.
manure.
The taste is waxy and vinyl to me though as well. That's why I said Canadian, because of that vinyl feel.
It's very, yeah, I get the vinyl. But yeah, it's just reading sheep dung smoke. Put that in my head, and that's what I taste now.
Cheers, man.
I taste fresh, green, hay, fucking wheat-filled, grass-filled turds. And I like it. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm really curious where he got this from, and I want to buy a bottle. It's so fucking
I
strange.
said I wouldn't buy a bottle on the taste, but after finding out what it was, I would have a bottle here just for the fun of it.
It's so strange. I want to save a little bit. She's not here. Never mind. Wow, never mind. I have some. I have a little bit. I would like to give some to my wife who grew up on a horse farm, still owns horses, still rides.
Right next to my house all my life there was horses, man. All my life.
I used to go up and like sweep the barn and ride on the carriage and shovel shit into the wind. It's a horrible job, but my boss was a cool guy.
Makes all the difference. A cool boss can change a job
Yep.
and make you stay for less pay than where you could go somewhere else for a shitty boss.
Yep.
Yeah. I've been trying to get a Floki for a while. Okay, so Sean, you know about this stuff?
What do you know?
Tell us more, Sean, because this is all new to me. And if you're trying to get this, and you have the opportunity to get 2, think of your boy. Think of Ben's hero, and hook me up. Yeah, cool. Good thing we can buy real rye whiskey made from more legit distilleries.
Yes. Yes,
Whenever I think of the bullshit rye, I'm always now going to think of the Liberator rye
Oh God, I thought that was wheat
or corn
or corn
or rye.
or rye.
Or-
Says all of it at different areas at depending on where you look on the company's official releases. The website says one thing, Instagram says another, and the bottle says another. What the fuck?
The only thing that bottle was rhymed with rye, and it was a lie. Liberator. Bam. Right-wing conservative talk show host. Fucking liberals. That's what it was. It was garbage. Is at the High River Distillery. You're most certainly right. It is, sir. Are you lighting things on fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it was the High River Distillery, and it was not good.
See what Dan said?
Stop buying whiskey from Minhas. It wasn't Minhas. It wasn't. However, someone has suggested that we buy a whiskey from Minhas called D's Nuts Peanut Butter Whiskey.
Yeah.
We've got 4 other peanut butter whiskeys.
We have
we're gonna
not had
do.
good experiences with Minhouse.
If you are fans of my Instagram shower beers, I did have a spiked cold brew
Oh man.
from Minhas. It was a cafe thing, and I was excited for it because I like coffee and I like cold coffee and I like spiked coffees, and I was excited for it. And it tasted like fucking carbonated soy sauce. It's the first thing I've ever poured down the drain in the shower. It was really gross, and there is a can of it in the beer giveaway that I haven't done yet. I'm so sorry if you were waiting for that. And I have one more in the bunker. I'm saving it for the person that's like, oh, Minhas makes great stuff. I'm like, yeah, here, drink this.
Yeah.
And then tell them to go fuck themselves.
Try this, prick.
Okay, so Sean's coming in with some info. Floki makes whiskey, not smoked with sheep shit as well. I tried some in the Reykjavik airport, and it was decent. Trying to find a way to get it here. I want the sheep shit, bro. I want the sheep shit stuff.
Yeah.
Is that where
Dan,
Bridgeland is from as well? No,
My
Bridgeland.
phone's dead, Dan.
Bridgeland is Calgary, and then their own distillery. It is not High River. Josh, the picture I sent you yesterday. Oh, your phone is dead. Okay. What kind of charger? You're an iPhone, aren't you? Can't help you. I saw some flaunting it in Canada the other day, Sean. I want that shit whiskey too. Fuck yeah, man. It's so strange and interesting and weird, and I really want it. Sent it to me. Okay. I'll check, Dan. Let's see what you got going on here, buddy. Drinking whiskey with all my country heroes. Why?
Yum.
Yeah. We had steaks last night that Josh did not enjoy because he ordered rare and got blue.
No, I ordered medium rare. and
Oh.
got blue.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
fair
why I was
enough
like,
then.
come on, guys. Like,
I-
I ate it anyway. You can
I
eat
ordered
blue.
rare, and it was rare, and I was very happy with it.
Yeah.
That's a lovely steak, sir.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Oh, Cars and Cubes, too late on the response. He was not able to join us tonight. He is responding now. I asked him to send me that picture, throw in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Too late now. However, we did run through this. I might edit that tasting at the beginning, cut down all the bullshit, throw it together, and throw that up as an episode because it was super
Why not,
cool.
man? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll take me some time, but it'll be worth it. It was fun. What else am I missing? I'm sure there are bottles in people's collections in Canada. LCBO supposedly had the young malt, not cheap shit. So how do I get this? Is this something I have to special order and pay ridiculous duties and taxes on? I mean, maybe I'll just reach out to Cars and Cubes and ask him where he got his and
Yep.
if he can hook me up. And in fact, I'm going to do that right now. You can read the other comments.
Sean, I'm sure there are bottles in people's collection in Canada. LCBO apparently had young malt, not the cheap shit. Whiskey A. So you guys will be down to do a blind game. How big of samples do you need? Yeah, we would. These he sent us
I got to say 2 ounces.
1 ounce.
1 ounce?
1 ounce each. Yeah, so
Oh,
2
yeah.
ounces each. We only need 1 ounce, right? Because we split the ounce, and Ty's going to take the samples home and revisit later, right? Yeah, so 1 ounce between us.
More
is
than
fine.
enough. I haven't even finished mine, and Josh will probably end up finishing some of these because I do have to work in the morning.
Dan says I should get some made from the diabetic urine 10 years ago.
What?
I remember something about that. I'd try that.
Someone made whiskey from diabetic urine? That's fucked up. Oh, speaking of whiskey and diabetic urine, we must make a correction on a video we posted. We're going to ask you
yeah.
guys. I'm going to read it. We're going to read this directly.
Yeah, listen to this, okay? I read it to 3 other people too, 3 or 4, and they were all equally confused.
So,
yeah, it was confusing verbiage.
So I'm going to read this to you. We recently did the Glen Breton Alexander Keith's, the 18-year-old Canadian single malt whiskey at 43%. 18 years ago, Glenora Distiller distilled several batches of Alexander Keith's IPA, placed it in a bourbon oak barrels, and tucked it away in a dark corner of a warehouse in the magical hills of Cape Breton. After 18 years of quietly maturing, it garnered a wonderful taste of malted barley that was enhanced by the spring waters and apple trees scattered throughout Glenora's property. The end result is a whiskey with soft notes of maple cream, butterscotch, and a rounded, lingering, light applewood finish. As with Alexander Keith's IPA, those who like it will like it a lot. We read that out loud. We drank it, and we completely misunderstood what it was. I don't know how we did this. Maybe because we're drunken fools, and maybe because it's written terribly.
It's written terribly.
We assumed, because there was something else on the box that said it was matured for several years. It didn't say 18 years on the box. It said for several years, and we said, well, that means at least 2 years they had this in there.
Yeah.
We thought it was in Alexander Keith's barrels. We thought it was beer.
Yeah,
barrels.
they said we brewed Alexander Keith's beer and put it in casks. So you can't just put beer in a cask and 18 years later it's whiskey. 18 years later it's spoiled beer.
So what they said,
they distilled the beer.
They said Glenora distilled several batches of Alexander Keith's IPA, placed it in bourbon oak barrels, and tucked it away. Yeah. So people reached out and explained, and we were wrong, and apparently this is the correct. It's actually beer that they distilled into whiskey, flat beer they took and made into whiskey.
Yeah.
So that's the correction.
Then they put
wrong
that in the cask.
Yeah.
For 18 years.
Yes, they took the distilled beer.
No, it's not the same mash bill. This is what I reached out to the distillery and asked. It is Alexander Keith's distilled.
It's the actual beer distilled.
Yeah, the actual beer, Alexander Keith, distilled and then put into barrels.
It was first pointed out to me from Dave Boudelier from Cocktails by Boots. Reached out
because he was
said,
extremely familiar with that whiskey.
He knows well. And he asked if we made a mistake. And I said, I don't think so.
I would read the email from the distillery.
Nah,
I reached out just to see, can you clarify, right? We're confused. And they said, we took Alexander Keith's beer and then we distilled that beer. We put that beer or that distilled spirit in a cask. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the correction. I was pleasantly surprised to learn that. Sean says that's what the Grain Henge did as well. My limited experience with the Grain Henge tells me that distilling beer into whiskey.
Before I forget.
Okay.
Whiskey A is not the same thing. They didn't use the same mash bill to create something. They took the beer that's already made and bottled, like basically, and used that beer.
I was told they took flat beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The beer that was, well, someone told me that they literally had a bunch of Alexander Keith's ready beer delivered to the distillery.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they distilled that beer.
After it was flat.
Yes.
So that's what it is. So it's not quite the same thing.
Yeah, it's weird. That's why we were confused as well, Whiskey, eh?
Yeah.
Because
So-
then when we realized, we're like, okay, it's the mash bill, but that's not the case.
No. So we were wrong.
But I guess kind of technically the same thing. Kind of. Yeah.
So Sean said that's what they did with the grain henge. And I tried that grain henge yesterday for the first time. I'm really excited to record that.
Yeah, thoughts
because
to come.
It was fucking delicious. And yes, they did the same thing with their open road brown ale. That used to be on tap here at a bar, a restaurant called Prime Smokehouse. It was at the Merritt Hotel downtown. And it was a good fucking beer. So if that's what they did, that's super fucking cool. I'm excited for that.
Very delicious.
And the
Young.
two that I've had that have been now beer distilled into whiskey have been great. And I'd like to see more of it done because it fucking works, man. It works. Gilpin, a designer and researcher who works on the implementation of new biomedical technologies, he's got type 1 diabetes where his body doesn't produce enough insulin to regulate blood sugar levels. So you're telling me that he took his urine and distilled it into whiskey? That sounds gross. I'm going to pass on that.
I'd try that.
Of course you would. I mean, I'm trying sheep shit whiskey, so I don't know, maybe not. Each further grain henge release will use other beers they make as well. So it's very cool. I'm excited for all of that. And that 2 Brewers 27 with beer malts. So that's with beer malts, not with the beer, though, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know. You can distill anything. Just ask the guys in prison. Yeah, a little bit of toilet hooch. No, save that story. Can you taste the hops in them still? No, I cannot. So we did the side by side. If you did watch the episode, Stephen, we drank Alexander Keith's beer, which, by the way, is not an IPA. It's a fucking lager. We drank the beer.
Originally, there used to be hops.
Yeah, and then we drank the whiskey. Yeah. And no, you don't taste any hoppiness at all. You taste creamy, fucking delicious 18-year-old Canadian whiskey.
Creamy, kind of beery whiskey.
I was very happy with it.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Thank fuck you can't taste the hops. We may look like bearded hipsters, but I don't give a fuck about IPAs. It's not my go-to beer. Sweet stouts is what I really love, to tell you the truth.
I hate hops, man.
No. I'll send ND a sample of a hopped whiskey that Okanagan Spirits did. So he's going to send us a sample. Okay. All right.
Who's Nid?
Probably, he's just saying he'll send us a sample.
Oh, us?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm almost down there.
Oh, I let mine go out. Pass me that other lighter that works. Perfect. Whiskey A said, was talking to the owner about buying a barrel of grain henge. Wasn't sold, but I'm working on them.
Cool. If you bottle that shit, I want to buy a bottle.
Yeah, man. It was it.
We'll
dive more into it. God damn, it's good.
I have an unpopular opinion.
Oh, okay.
I didn't care so much for the 2 Brewers 29.
I didn't have it, so I don't have an opinion.
The 24. Yep. Bottle just showed up, actually, from Woody.
Steve's got to go. Thanks for joining us,
I'm
Steve.
going to go soon, too.
Yeah, we're going to get out of here. Thank you for the lovely conversations.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone that joined us.
Steve.
Yes, for those, the larceny and the writer's tears. And once again, he's not here, but thanks to Cars and Cubes for this fun little game. If anybody else would like to send us that, we'll work out a proper schedule where you can join us for it. Really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? A barrel of grain henge sounds great. Needed does. Oh, I think you're going to like the Invergordon.
Yeah.
Oh, the beer that you're okay.
Yeah.
It's all banana bread to me. Okay, been looking for 24. So, yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining us. And it was really short notice. We were supposed to make this fucking link days ago.
Yeah.
Shit happened. It does. But
man, life catches up quick, right?
We'll try and be more organized this summer. I'm very excited for this summer. We're going to be able to do a lot of these outside. I got a new technique for sound.
Nice.
I think we're going to be able to do this with fires, have actual campfire sessions for those of us that can't join us in person. It's going to be fun. But with multiple cameras. I think we're going to be able to have guests here, do it around a fire. It's going to be great.
That'd be cool.
Looking forward to it. So anyway, thanks everyone for joining us. This was a lot of fun.
Cheers, everybody. I'm going to sip this last little tiny bit of Irish I have left in here.
I'm going to finish off this Edredor.
Oh, that was good.
That was good.
Cheers, dog.
Cheers, homie.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, heathens. We love you. Have a great day. Stay safe out there.
Night.